And let's see how it goes.
Contesting hard point. We're in the lead.
Jeez, okay.
We've lost hard point.
Not a great start.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Throwing granada.
Hard point is secure.
Oh yeah, we're playing Black Ops Cold War, by the way. Hardpoint. I thought we'd do some of this, maybe jump into a little bit of Warzone if I start to get bored, because games, so we can do that now. And yeah, could be fun. Really, Hoodie Tom, you didn't die from that. I seem a little disappointed. Wow, nice. YouTube, yeah, now Hoodie Time's gonna get me as soon as I step over the ledge.
Established overhead.
Always that Hoodie Time.
We've fallen
Alright, just
behind.
gonna make sure this is all streaming well and stuff. There we go. Come on. Set this up here. Yeah, I don't really like this map that much. It's very awkward in regards to like the lane setup and stuff. Yeah,
Point is secure.
not a fan.
Multiple hostile spy
It's kind of like boring looking too. It's basically just like a warehouse with a tank on it.
planes ahead.
Going out.
I also feel like that little step there should have like a ladder on it or something. Because I'm always drawn to kind of like climb up it as if it's a ladder. But I like, you know, I just kind of sit at the ledge and then I don't propel myself over like I'm supposed to. Drives me crazy. I really dislike that you get eliminations now if you don't actually like kill someone.
Plane established overhead.
It's like in Overwatch or those other games where they give you kills to make you feel better even though you're not necessarily actually doing anything to contribute. I just find it kind of humorous. Oh geez, there's a lot of guys down there, isn't there? Yeah, the whole team spawn over there. Again, not a huge fan of this map. I actually don't really like the multiplayer in this game at all. But that Miami level is a real thing of beauty. It really is. You know, is somebody coming that way? Shooting like I've been drinking or something like that. Yeah.
Enemy down.
Anyways. We can do here. Yeah, if you guys are jumping in, you know, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. If you got any questions or stuff, let me know. Comments are always cool.
Located.
Be something to work off of. And, yeah. Be fun diving into this for a bit. Maybe do some Warzone. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Damn. I kind of want to put a scope on my MP5, but I'm not too sure if I want to do just like a quick red dot. I usually use the iron sight, so it'll be a little bit weird nowadays where you get like more mixed lines of sight. That guy, what is he doing? Is he drop shooting? Yeah, if you do that, I just really think you're a garbage player at the game. Oh, hi, my friend Panama. Thanks for the donation. You are the best. I remember you. You were great. Actually, I think you commented on a couple videos since then. But yeah, trying to do more streaming. Oh, geez, no, C4. Just been kind of hard to. I've been really doing overtime on the whole video creation since the Series X content has been going on. But it's been good, you know. Hit some new heights for views and subscribers and stuff like that. So it's actually been a really good sort of situation, quite honestly. The Series X coverage has been really beneficial. And yeah, I am having trouble finding or getting my hands on a PS5 to cover that stuff, so very likely not for a long time covering that. Which is heartbreaking because I wanted to cover Bug Snacks, but I didn't have a PS5 to cover Bug Snacks. What is that guy doing? Just shoot me in the back.
Hardpoint locked down.
Oh, thanks again.
Point contested.
25 subs? Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's,
Spy plane inbound.
the sub count has been actually growing pretty steadily. I was surprised because it kind of slowed down again. Like, the thing was, I was doing really, like, big on, crap, on the views, if that makes sense. Like, I had my best day ever, and then YouTube was down for, like, 6 hours that one day, or it wasn't, like, available for everyone, and it kind of, like, really slog my momentum. Like, it's not bad right now. It's actually really great. It's, like, COVID kind of peak times even. you know, when that was happening, it's up there at those numbers, and it's kind of staying steady, so hopefully it does. But yeah, it was really bad when YouTube was down, because I was like, really? You know, I'm getting all this crazy momentum going, and then that happens. But yeah, I'm glad you've liked the Series X reviews. I feel like I've been putting out too many maybe now. I don't know. It seems to be hit or miss. Some do really well off the bat. I think in the long term, all the work will really, really pay off, and people are looking for, you know, these games over time and stuff like that. I'm gonna have a lot of options, and I've been working on other stuff. I had a friend over too, so we worked on Dark Souls Remastered, and I think that video kind of turned out really fun, so I think that's going to be a good one. We did the 2 Batman games, and we also did Fallout 3, but the Fallout 3 footage ended up getting corrupted, so I have to, well, we'll have to like reshoot it or something like that. As I was very disappointed actually, because the Fallout video, when he shot it, it looked really, really great, just how it was done and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks for the donation and stuff like that. You have money. I mean, I've been doing well recently. I'm not like rich by like any means, but I've had a really good year on YouTube. It kind of shows me that if I you know, keep working at it and stuff like that, eventually it'll be really, really worthwhile. Like, at least I think so. But you know, economy stuff changes all the time, so you never know what's gonna happen. Jeez, played the pistol. That's embarrassing. I don't like this map. Really, really want to get this map over with. I don't know if you guys have any favorite modes, but let me know if you want to see something other than hard points. It's kind of the only objective one I usually play. Maybe a little bit of domination, but yeah, that's really it. I guess there's also like the bigger warfare might be fun. Maybe we should do the large scale one. Maybe I'll throw that in next if we don't get like a cool level. You know, the one, not fire team. I don't like the fire team one, but the one where you're basically doing it's like combined arms or something like that. Oh, you meant Panama. Yes, he's got the money, G. He's pretty cool. He's actually our top tier donor and stuff like that. What FOV am I playing on? I totally missed that comment, sorry. The regular FOV, whatever the game comes with. I don't really play around with that. I've realized recently, since I did my Warzone review video, that people are really, really passionate about the FOV in games. I didn't realize this was such a big thing. That and the motion blur, I guess, really bothers people. Like, it drives people crazy. I don't get it. I've never seen those kind of comments before until then, so it's strange. But I mean, you know, different people watching different things. It's kind of like I reviewed a soundbar. Like, each year I seem to review a soundbar with LG. So in 2019, I got tons of likes, it was really well received, and then I did one in 2020. You know, I got a lot more views and stuff like that, but it wasn't as well received with like more dislikes and stuff. But it's because people were expecting a sound test within the, you know, the thing, which is hard to do because, you know, copyright and stuff like that. I mean, I could pull it off, I will next time, but it's just something, you know, in certain videos at certain times people are looking for certain things. Because in the 2019 one, I didn't have a sound test, but yet, you know, I never got any comments or questions about it, but in the 2021, there was a lot of people going like, hey, why didn't you include that and stuff? And I was like, interesting. Just kind of learning, getting feedback on stuff year over year, too. Don't gotta be rich to make good content. Well, the more money you have, the more you can get better, I guess, materials and stuff to do better content with. You get better gear. At least I would hope you would invest in better gear and stuff like that. I'm looking at right now grabbing the... Oh no, this guy is moving around all weirdly, because that's supposed to be slow-mo, right? Anyways, I'm looking at getting the external capture card, just because I've been having issues doing it off the console perfectly, you know. That might be something I invest in. At least I try to invest a little bit back in every once in a while to get new stuff. Just because 3 and 4... Yeah, those ones are definitely on my list, specifically just because 3, since that one had a lot of issues back in the day. Is that fair to say? Issues. Definitely had a lot of performance drops, so I think that one might be interesting. Like, I have a long list. Like, there's still a few Battlefield games. There's Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1, Bad Company 1 and 2, and then Battlefield 1943. I'm not sure if people will be too into that one, but it'll be fun to do, at least I think so, if I can find matches. But I have Battlefield 4 filmed and uploaded. It's just waiting for its, you know, scheduled time to come, and that'll release. And then I've still got to do the Far Cry games, and then there's all the Assassin's Creed games. And then there's the Lego. Like, there's tons of games, and I have like a whole, just like a listing. Like, I have a sticky pad actually where I do scheduling of everything coming out. There's a lot of games to show, right? Like, tons and tons of games. And I was expecting to space them out more, I guess you could say. Like, I've been doing like 3 or 4 videos a day, and the one day I accidentally released 2 videos at the same time, which was, oh god, that was embarrassing because it just ruins your, you know, your send out, because YouTube only shows certain videos to certain people during times, because you might actually even miss reviews and stuff I do, just with the way the YouTube algorithm sends stuff out. So it's kind of like you gotta schedule things during the day, and you know, you wonder, do I put out too many? Because I used to do just 1 video a day, right? I'd have it at like 10 a.m. every day, and if I had an emergency review I needed to do, it would be up at like 10 o'clock or something like that. But now I've got them kind of staged at like 10 a.m., 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. usually throughout the day, with emergency slots occasionally. I gotta put stuff in. It's just very hard to, you know, schedule and manage stuff, you know, based on times and stuff like that. Yeah, could I do a long dark? I have the long dark. I included it in my Game Pass suggestions for the 1 month. So I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that. I think they might optimize it though, so I'm not sure if it's in the immediate kind of priority list, because I have a list of like stuff that's higher priority than other stuff. Like, I was noticing online some people on YouTube were doing very well for reviews on like Battlefield 5 and stuff, so I'm kind of wondering maybe if it was a missed opportunity of me not doing that one a bit earlier. So I try to prioritize based kind of on what people want to watch, or what I think they want to watch, and also kind of what I want to play to. So I'm gonna have some surprising games, I think, coming up here. I was gonna do Tomb Raider tonight, but I thought I'd do a stream instead. So you'll see Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, the first one, release. I don't know, early in the morning and stuff. And I think tomorrow I've got a pretty good list of games. Well, I'm not too sure. I did the Cold War review today, this morning. What the heck is going on here? Okay, there we go. That one I was up pretty late working on because I needed to get new clips and stuff. Oh, jeez! Okay, yeah, that's a lot of guys there. Or to the Destiny 2, yes, the Destiny 2 optimization. I was hoping that would have already dropped for launch. See, Microsoft, when they sent me my review bundle, they included the Destiny 2, like, Beyond Light and stuff. So I was hoping to do kind of a review of that and the optimization at the same time. I'm going to try to see if I can swing one of my buddies to basically run me through that game, like expansion really fast, so that I can do that. Or I'll just do a coverage on the optimization when it drops, because that's what I was waiting for, because I know it's going to be a pretty big deal when it's being shown, because I think it's like 120 FPS multiplayer or something. That's going to be very interesting. If you do have a 120 Hz screen, doing that on multiplayer on here is just ridiculously turbo fast. It makes a huge kind of deal when you're playing. It's like a huge advantage. It's crazy. But if you can do that and try it, you'll be kind of like, whoa. So I need to get... I'm definitely looking at getting a new TV for like my recording area, because I have to lug up my console up to another room to do 120 FPS, which is a bit of a pain. Especially when the Halo Master Chief Collection 120 FPS is dropping next week. Well, I guess this week, coming up here. I'm really looking forward to doing videos on all the Halo games and talking about that, because it's such a, you know, it's a big deal to kind of showcase that, because I love the Halo games, and it'll be fun to kind of re-review them, even though it's not really needed, because it's going to be the same as on the Xbox One X. Basically, it's just going to have the 120 FPS option. I'm probably just going to record on the Series X on the 60 Hz, and then add from the upstairs one some of the 120 FPS on that. I'm guessing for each of the different Halo games, so that'll be fun. Will I do a giveaway? If you go on my site, gamerheadquarters.com, and you do like /giveaways or whatever, I'm always running like 20 or 30 giveaways, if you didn't know that. Like, literally just kind of available. You just sign up and then you enter all these giveaways. It's usually PC games, but right now I'm giving away like 12 months of Game Pass Ultimate. I think I'll have Gears 5 soon, and there's another Xbox game on there. Usually it's Steam stuff, though. Usually a lot of Steam. but there's always like 20 giveaways I have rolling on there. It's pretty easy to enter, and yeah, I guess maybe people don't know about that, but yeah, it's just on the website portion of things. There's always giveaways running. Dun, 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 dun. Do I do commentary while playing the games or after? 90% of the time it's live commentary. Very sparingly do I do it afterwards, because it's really time consuming and I don't make enough to sit there and spend time recording and then editing and doing that. Occasionally when I get a very like premium game where I have a game really ahead of time, I'll sit there and I'll do like a clip edit. One of those was this game, like Black Ops Cold War, that reviewed this morning was all filmed, edited, and then commentary. I did that for Fuser and Just Dance, but well, those ones, because it's a little bit harder to do the film and add audio at the same time due to the style of the games. But most games that you see reviewed, I do live commentary on. Actually, hilariously enough, what was it? The Dark Souls Remastered review I did with my friend, you'll see in a couple days, we actually talk about the process a little bit. There's like 30 seconds or so where we go over a little bit of, you know, how that's kind of done, which is interesting. Because, I mean, they don't normally do it with me, but we had like a big discussion about it because they were trying out the live recording format. They're talking like how difficult it is and stuff. So that'll be fun, at least I think so. It looks like we got a couple guys here. How do you throw grenades in the water? That looked hilarious, right? It's just like weird grenade thing. The water combat is so awkward in this game. It's ridiculous. Ooh, jeez. See if we can flank this guy. I think there's a guy in the water there. Crap. It's very awkward. Do I like newer Modern Warfare or Cold War? Oh, Modern Warfare 2019, I guess? Yeah. Is a far superior game to Cold War. I actually don't really like this game that much. Like, it's fun, but it's not a very well done experience. It feels like it's kind of a step back in a number of ways, and the scope of it's a lot smaller and stuff. Like, I mean, I do have a review that I released this morning where I sort of dive into the whole game for like 20 minutes talking about it, but yeah, I think there's less of a wow factor with this one. When you played Modern Warfare, and when I like saw Modern Warfare, because I saw it at E3, ahead of the launch even, it had like a real wow factor. You saw it, you're like, holy, I can't believe that's Call of Duty. You're probably used to it now, but when you first saw it, it's like, I can't believe they actually, from a visual, technical standpoint, I can't believe this is a Call of Duty game. It's amazing. And then when you play this one, it's kind of like, yeah, this is a Call of Duty game. It doesn't have the same wow factor. It doesn't have the same level of like content to it. It's a little disappointing, quite honestly. It doesn't play badly. I mean, visually it looks good, but it's just not as spectacular or interesting, and it feels really shallow on the content. I don't know if you guys have done the campaign in the game, but I was expecting a lot more. It was kind of silly. Okay, lying down there. Impressive. Oh, doing live commentary? I mean, it's sort of like, it's challenging, right? Sometimes I have to restart the video a few times if things don't quite go right. But, it's just kind of doing improv, really, I guess, to a degree. Where you're sitting there kind of reacting to the game. Like, I'll have a list of things I want to do, right? So I want to talk about this part of the game, this part of the game. I know my opening, not too difficult to do. You say the game title, say the platform, and then you go over what kind of information you have about, like, the resolution targets and stuff. That's not hard. And then you just have points, thoughts about the story, and you kind of react to what's going on, and you just put in little chat things. I mean, it's nothing too wild, it's nothing too insane. It's interesting. What's a good headset for under 60? I'm assuming that's like $60 US. The Recon 70, I believe it's called, the Turtle Beach Recon 70, is the best budget headset that you can get out there. I think it's like $50 US or something like that. It's a complete steal. for that price, because you do get, you know, you get all the features basically of a premium headset, but you just get it at such a budget pricing that it's insane value, quite honestly. I do have a review up for, oh Jesus, I do have a review up for that one. I think it's a couple of years old. I work pretty closely with Turtle Beach. I've reviewed like all their headsets. I haven't really reviewed too many budget headsets from other people. I think maybe the Lucid Sound LS10X might be kind of in that price range. That's a really good headset. Oh, let's re-roll. Oh, there's a guy in the back of our spawn? How the heck did he get out here? Where did he go? Is this the guy in our spawn and nobody dealt with that guy? That's really weird. But yeah, I'd take a look at the Lucid Sound LS10X as another option. See, I do mostly, it seems to be like the high-end or the mid-tier headsets, because I've reviewed, I think, 15 or so headset models for the last 5 years. There's quite a bit of headsets, but yeah, the Recon, and again, I believe it's the 70, always hits me as like the super awesome, like feature-wise, and then price-wise it's just super cheap, but it's like it's a wired headset. Do I think the Series X will have drift problems? I mean, a lot of people have complained about that over the years, so I'm hoping they fix that. My biggest thing, like, I've never really had a controller get drift issues. Well, I've had a couple get drift issues, but those are ones I've really, you know, beat to hell over years, right? So it's kind of like, you can see why, like, my Titanfall controller is a good example of that from the first Titanfall. That one's got some bad stick drift, but otherwise it's not been a big issue for me. My biggest issue was with the bumpers. So basically, in between the bumpers, they had this really cheap piece of plastic that would always snap. So I had 2 or 3, I think 2 controllers at least, break due to the little plastic part in the middle, so like the left bumper would stop working. So to me, that was a bigger issue than stick drift, at least from what I experienced personally. I know stick drift is a thing a lot of other people saw, but that was the biggest issue. But they seem to have redesigned the top here, which is also kind of annoying because my old battery packs don't work on this, so that's kind of a bit of a pain. So I'm back. I had to go buy rechargeables at Costco, so it's a bit of a downgrade, it feels like, after a couple of years. But hopefully they release new battery pack things, and then I can buy that, and it'll be all cool. And we'll go from there. So what is this? 1 round to win. We're in a bit of an endgame thing. I personally think this map is horrible too. Crossroads is very good, but this map is just terrible. With the boats and stuff, way too many... I don't know how you describe it. The lines of sight, it's like a sniper paradise across the boats. I really do hate that. I think that element of it's very, very poorly done. Like, it's a neat looking map, and then the design of it's kind of fun, but it's just silly. I mean, like, the zip lines and stuff, it's supposed to be like a fun thing that like a kid would find really intriguing. Like, zip lines are fun, but it's a little silly. Just at least my thoughts. We're losing the zone. Come on, guys. We've got to capture this boat if we want to win. I think it's first to get the boat because we're in overtime. Oh, we got blown up by that. Costco is the best. Yes, Costco is great. I love going to Costco. The $1.50 hot dogs. I miss tasters. I love going to Costco for tasters. I go to Costco like all the time. I get some like cool, like they do these traveling things. So I've gotten like cool jackets and coats and stuff from them. Pretty good deals. Where I got my cool little like pillow and stuff, and I actually got a new comforter from there too, which is just awesome. But tonight I actually just got a whimsical tree. So it is a Christmas tree, a real tree, and it's kind of like hooked over. I don't know if I have a picture of it. I posted a picture on the Snapchat, or not Snapchat, on the YouTube stories. So I don't know if I can really show that off too well. It might be too glowy, but it's like a weird tree that kind of hooks with a ball, and I can plant it later. And it's literally called the whimsical tree. I don't know if the tag shows up because it's kind of glarish on the webcam, but yeah, it's literally called the the whimsical tree, and I guess they just got released today at Costco, and they've been flying off the shelves, so that was kind of fun. This is a silly thing. You saw the story for the tree. Yeah, someone in the family saw that and they're like, "Oh, whimsical," because they know I love the word whimsical and stuff like that. How many years should an Xbox controller last? Well, it depends on your playtime, right? Probably a couple years at casual usage. If you're really hardcore and you play like, I don't know, 6 to 10 hours a day, it should probably last a year. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you put a lot of wear and tear on a controller, like moving it, hitting it, and stuff like that, they break down. They don't last forever. Especially not controllers when they get like thrown around by people and stuff too, which is always kind of comical. Yeah. Oh, Armada again? No. Armada, put us on the other map. You probably get all these kids that want on the Armada. Ugh, no. Lots of fun level. Actually see if I got a cool scope or something. Actually, do I got any new camo? It's kind of ugly. You have to buy some really good gun skins, am I right? Let's see. Oh yeah, because I looked at the scopes and I wasn't sure. Maybe the Microflex might be good. Just not too sure though if I like them. What am I sipping on? Have I shown that yet? It's a rosé. I just bought it tonight. It was like on sale. I usually go to like the local Ace Liquor or whatever and see what kind of deals they have. I bought like 3 different bottles. I don't really drink white wines. I'm more into the red wines, but I was like, this is a pretty good deal. I bought a lot of red recently. It was a good price for what it was, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a whirl, see what it tastes like. Because I have like an app I use to actually track my wines. And then I also have a Word document where I've created a grid system so that I can keep track of like the price, where I bought it, what I thought of the taste of it, and everything like that. It's got like 25 wines on it or something like that. I'm just mostly at this point, because I know what I like to drink, I'm just trying like different types to find out some new different like wine flavors and that. Kind of fun. Could I do a tour of my setup? Oh geez. I mean, maybe at some point. It's just kind of messy, you know, it's like a TV there, and then I've got a corner here with like a green screen stuff. It's really nothing too great. But I mean, I probably could. Be like one of those show your crib type things from back in the day. Turrets are very powerful. Where am I getting shot from? Hello there as well. A wine crate. Yeah, so at Costco they do, and you've got to be very careful if you want to get into this. I'm actually on a list with my local Costco where they will send me a call if they get them in. So it's these special bottles. So you get 12 bottles in a Costco crate. Or you might be talking about the European wine tour. I'll talk about that after. But these legendary Costco boxes where you get 12 bottles for $70 Canadian. Which is an insane deal, right? Like what it equals out to per bottle. And they do it with different types of bottles throughout the year. Usually actually way better bottles than, you know, what you should be getting for that price. It's actually like a really good sort of deal, right? And then you only get them, like I think it's twice a year at most you'll see them. And they're random too. You get there one day and they'll be there, and the next day they might be gone because they only get like a pallet of it. When they're gone, they're gone, so it's kind of a big deal. But you might have been talking about the wine tour. So they have a European wine tour that they were doing, and they did like the European wine tour is 4 different countries. I've been considering that one. They're almost out of them, so I'm kind of debating if I want to buy it or not. It's a pretty good deal, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. And then you look at, they had a Christmas one where it's different, like sparkling wines every day up to Christmas. Where it's kind of like, I'm not huge on the sparkling, so I'm like, I don't know if this is really something that I would like, and it's also, do I want to be drinking every day to get through that? I don't know. 12 for 70. Yeah, that's the deal in Canadian. It's insane. It really is. Like if you buy wines and stuff like that, you should know like the math on that is absolutely nuts. And it's good wine too, usually. I can't remember what it was the first year, but this last year it was crap, what was it? I only have a few bottles left of it. I bought 3 cases before quarantine started picking up back in March or something, so my supply has been very steadily dwindling over the year. Yeah, basically. But it's really, really good. I quite like it. I've been trying to save kind of what's left of it, at least the Cabernet, because the Cabernet is like really good. There's like I got a red version and a Cabernet version. I think I've got like 4 red and maybe like 2 or 3 of the Cabernet left, but the Cab is really awesome, so I'm kind of trying to save it. And then for my birthday, I got the Ship in the Bottle wine. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's a very expensive wine, but it's not very expensive, but for like a $40 bottle of wine, so it's pretty expensive, for what I usually spend alcohol-wise on like a wine bottle. But it's fantastic, and it's cool because there's actually like dirt on it. So when you unbottle it, you actually get like dirt on your hands and stuff. It's kind of funny. It came in like a shipwreck box, and yeah, that one was fun. That's for very special occasions. Same with I've got like a pineapple wine. That's very, very special occasions. Because there's one guy that I don't think is in the stream at this point, or he doesn't really do the streaming. It's more like AZ video stuff, and he kind of was like posting a picture on Instagram, and he tagged me, and he's like, it's pineapple wine. I was like, pineapple wine? I've actually spent 2 or 3 months trying to find a store that would, order and import me in some wine. And there's this new area kind of close by where I actually want to buy a house at, because it's a newly developing area. They got a lot of cool stuff there. But that liquor store, it actually will order stuff in. So I ordered in my pineapple wine, so I very sparingly drink that because it's kind of a rare thing I don't think I'll get again. Do I recommend Cold War? I mean, I did the video review on it today. I don't really like it that much. I mean, if you like Call of Duty, it's good. They're gonna have a lot of like, free content for it, and that's fine. If you're getting this one or comparing it to Modern Warfare, I think Modern Warfare is a significantly better game. Like, significantly better. If you compare the two. I actually think this is a bit of a downgrade on that one, but I mean, it's fun. It's a Call of Duty title, right? It has the same formula, the same design. I think in the long run, it'll be pretty solid, but right now, Like, I haven't determined my final score. I gotta hopefully write that up tonight so I can send in my content or coverage to people. But I think it's gonna be around a 7 or something out of 10. It just really wasn't anything too mind-blowing to me content-wise. Yeah, okay. Do I like White Claw? I don't think I've actually tried White Claw. Oh, the game is very campy though, because I also noticed that. They've got a lot of corners on a lot of different maps that you can kind of hide between. So far it seems like people move around the map a lot, like the flow is like quite quick. Not a lot of campers, but if there's like an objective, you'll notice there's usually like 6 or 7, usually several corners that you can hide at. They like take this room for example, like it's very defined sort of corners that you can hide in, right? All the different spots on it, and yeah, it doesn't have the contextual leaning, which kind of drives me nuts. Oh jeez, doing pretty good. Wine-wise, I think so, but game-wise, I don't think I'm doing that good, am I? I don't know, I don't really pay too much attention. Mostly trying to stream and have a decent time. What am I getting shot by? Jeez. And this larger thing just kind of drives me crazy. Like, what are we even doing right now? It's like, I think it's like Conquest and Battlefield, isn't it? We're kind of pushing stuff. I wanted to play the warlike mode on Crossfire or Crossroads, the snowy one. Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to end up on. Should you wait for? I'd wait for Cyberpunk. I think Cyberpunk's going to be a monster if it comes out this year. I'm in the camp of people that's kind of like, I don't know if it's releasing. Hopefully I'll get to review it I was actually really disappointed because I was anticipating that I would be reviewing it as part of my Series X content. But you know how this year's been, just a complete random nonsense, not anything going right year. I was also expecting to be reviewing Halo Infinite at the launch too, and you know, kind of how it goes. So, yeah. I mean, hopefully it releases this year. I think that one's going to be more worthwhile because they really deliver. They do. I mean, the game might have been delayed a few times, but CD Projekt Red, if there's one thing they're good at, it's putting out masterpiece after masterpiece. So, and from what I've seen at E3, like a year or so back, it's gonna be just an amazing game. I think, you know, value-wise, might get more playtime out of COD depending on your... Like, if you're a multiplayer person, you're gonna get more playtime out of doing this game. If you're a zombies person, you'll get more playtime. But if you like story games, you're gonna get a lot more value out of Cyberpunk, like, infinitely more. You really gotta kind of match it to your, you know, kind of style of gameplay. Do you do like single player? Do you want to play multiplayer? And then kind of determine the value from that point on. Pineapple wine. Yes, it's actually delicious. It really is. It's some of the best wine I've ever had. It really is absolutely fantastic if you can get your hands on it. I think I have a... I can't remember the name of it. Ma or something like that. I'd have to look up my list, but it's like a very specific type, because I think there's two types of wines out there that are, you know, you can buy as a consumer that are the pineapple wines. The Mont Blanc or something like that. Let me pull up my list. Open up my Word document so I can actually find the name of it, but it's delicious. It is the Maui Blanc pineapple wine, so it's absolutely fantastic. I don't think Cyberpunk will be overhyped. It really is one of those games that's like a once-in-a-generation experience. Because, I mean, you look at The Witcher 3, that really was like the best game of the last decade, the best game of the generation. It was, you know, it was huge. It was just insane. The storytelling, like, the DLC was bigger than some of the games I was playing that year, like, which was crazy. But yeah, I think it's fine to get into the hype for that one. I think it's a pretty safe bet, and they're gonna knock it out of the park. And I love Cyberpunk too, like the genre of Cyberpunk stuff. I'm like all over Blade Runner and that, but I think it's gonna be really good. Are we getting Hellblade next year? That's a good question. Well, they showed it off at the Game Awards. I'd say if they show it off at the Game Awards, we'll see it next year. If they don't show it off in the Game Awards, it'll be a 2022, 2023 kind of thing. I mean, they worked on it now, back... Just trying to think of the timeline for it, right? The development timeline. And they have significantly grown their staff since Microsoft took them over. I have to look when Hellblade actually released to kind of do that. You know, to make a proper educated guess. Then you have to keep in mind the whole COVID situation. So Hellblade release date. So that came out 2017. They were independent, 18, 19. I don't think it's unrealistic that it could come out in late 2021. If I really had to pin it down, I'd probably say spring 2022 to be safe for Hellblade 2. Adjust my FOV. It's fine, I don't care. For the love of God, give me Crossroads. I heard of Armada. The map is not that good. Oh, jeez, I'll find another lobby. Cyberpunk. I think Cyberpunk's definitely the one to get this year. Well, if it comes out this year. It's weird. So I'm doing my Game Awards next week, I think, on the 22nd. So I've got to work on that. That's going to be tiring. Because I always do my like yearly site awards and stuff like that. And then I add some if it gets close to it. I don't do like a hard cutoff like the Game Awards, the regular Game Awards, whatever his name does. But I think Cyberpunk's going to be the lead on that. It's a very weird year. I'm also doing, like, I do yearly film awards on the site too. The year in film is going to be absolutely hilarious because the limited quantity of movies that have released in 2020 are going to provide some absolutely comical awards. So that's going to be fun to do. Does it have CTF? I don't know. Oh, this goddamn map. I could check in between matches and the private matches to see if it does CTF. Like, I mean, they usually do, right? The Call of Duty games, so I don't think it's crazy to think that this one would at least have the option. Is it a playlist? I don't necessarily think so, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that one. I know it's got hardpoint, deathmatch, and all this other side crap. All these game modes that people don't really care about in the long run. And you could tell that when you get to like the really old CODs, because I've been, you know, I spent like a day or two like just recording videos on the older Call of Duties to do reviews that you're going to be seeing over the next week or so. And it's like the silly modes never survive. World War II is pretty healthy. Infinite Warfare, I think, is pretty dead. Advanced Warfare is really dead. Even the older ones, I think Black Ops 2 might have had a healthy kind of group of people with it. I was really surprised Modern Warfare 3 isn't like entirely dead. I was expecting to find like a match or something of that, and I just couldn't. I couldn't even like string along a friend to try and do like a 1v1 on that one for some video and stuff, but yeah. It is ironic how much, see, they give certain maps more weighting and stuff, so I'm assuming this one is weighted heavily and then people like it too. And I don't know, I think Crossroads is a far better level in terms of like map design. And you may get blown up by the mine. Nope. Okay, cool. Stories you post. Oh, I'm glad you like the stories. It's fun. Like, I like that YouTube's actually doing that sort of thing now. You know, it lets me show off something a little bit different. Because I know people hate, like, some people hate the community posts. Like, the pictures, they're like, why do I keep seeing this person? And it's like, well, you know, it's just a fun extra. Actually, we had the highest likes on a post yet for the Gear sweater. That was like 150. It beats the, I think it was 109 on the 50k subs picture, so that was interesting. You know, nice people like the gears in a sweater. It's kind of fun. But yeah, the stories, they're kind of fun. Every time I go out on like a walk or something, I think, okay, where's a nice little spot that I can get 10 seconds or so of like little footage just for the stories. I would like to do a end of the year, maybe, kind of behind the scenes. So what I had was I had some members that were at like the $15 a month tier or something like that. And I was having to do, because I had, as part of that, like one of the bonuses was like a behind the scenes video, so I was kind of doing like 2-minute behind the scenes videos. Come on. Really? Like the hit detection can't even clobber that guy with that little sliver of health? I was doing behind the scenes like video clips, and it'd be like 2 minutes long or something each month. So I might put together an end of the year sort of like behind the scenes kind of thing. We were also talking, because some people were mentioning like maybe doing like filming a hike, but when you're hiking and stuff, you're not really necessarily thinking of, oh, I'm gonna film it while I'm there. So maybe next time we're at a nice local, maybe not like a hike, but a local walking area, we might do like a filming. That might be fun, because we got some lovely areas here. It's a bit harder now. We haven't done a walk in I think a few weeks now because snow. It's really cold, so I don't know when we'll do more photos. I think we have photos lined up until the end of November, though, so at that point we might have to recycle some summer ones or something, unless I get creative, because there's also the issue of not really having any events to do. This is a guy camping down there. So in the past, you know, in the winter you might have like some like press events or something I go to, but this year it's not really gonna be a thing, so it's harder to find pictures out in the snow, if you get what I mean. If I get some cool packages, I'll show like pictures of that stuff off. Oh geez, 'cause I don't know if you guys saw the picture of the painting I got sent. It's really, really cool. It's like a Viking thing. It had to do with the launch of the Series X. I know for the Series X I'm getting like a sweater at some point. No, Siri. No. Bad Siri. Sorry, Siri was going off on the, oh crap. Boat of death. The zombies? Got sidetracked. I think I got everything off on that thing. Anyways, I'll look at doing a behind the scenes little video, maybe like a hiking video next year, or maybe in the winter if we go to a nice spot. Gotta bring the tripod thingy and hold it, which is fine. But somebody asking about the zombies. Like, I have reviewed the game, guys. I don't know if you saw the video this morning. The YouTube algorithm, you never know if people see that. So I have played the whole game, if you have questions about any part of it. I like the zombies. I do find it quite fun. It's like a reimagining of zombies, though, because you can leave after so many rounds. Maybe we'll play a little bit of zombies after this or something, like a round of it, just for fun. But the zombies is, I like it. It's actually my favorite part of the game, is the zombies mode. But at the same time, it's kind of like they just took Nocturne Toten and they put graffiti on it and they bloated it out, and that's like the zombies map you get in the game. Because even Black Ops 4 had like 3 zombie maps and stuff. It's like it basically feels like budget cuts the game. And I get that they canceled the supposed Vietnam game from Sledgehammer that was supposed to come out, so they had less time to work on it and COVID. But still, it was kind of like, this is a really shallow version of Call of Duty, at least in my opinion, in comparison to what I'm used to for like quantity and stuff. More videos when I'm on a walk. Yeah, I guess I kind of went over that though, just momentarily. I go not too long ago about the, doing some more video type stuff like that of the walks and stuff. I just, it's always like, will people be interested in that sort of thing if I spend the time doing it? And yeah, kind of hit or miss, but people do like the pictures and stuff, so well, we'll see. I'll see what I can do, that kind of thing, because it'd be fun. Something a little bit different to film. Drop shotting? Really? Really, man? That's really, really lame. Do I have a gal? No, not at the current point. I did about a year and a bit ago at this point, but yeah, no. I haven't really had time to look either. I was playing around on the Hinge app the other day, and this one person's like, I'm into minimalism, and I'm like, okay, well, like, I like aesthetic minimalism, so like, really like simplistic kind of designs. And they sent me a link to like this thing about living life with like less things, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm more into the aesthetic minimalism, and yeah, that was kind of funny, but yeah, I haven't honestly put too much of an effort in. I had planned to in early 2020, and I was matching and talking with people, and then the whole COVID situation, and then yeah, I've just kind of haven't put any time into it during the fall, because this is where I do the best on YouTube and stuff, and where I make the most money in the year, so I kind of go 100%, and so maybe in 2021 I'll put another effort into that. What got me into doing YouTube? I just wanted to share my gaming experiences and stuff. That's really it. I just wanted to show off like my walkthroughs and that. And then I was like, well, I'm actually getting views, and I kind of refined my formula into doing like review stuff, because it kind of goes hand in hand with my website where I do reviews and that. So I just kind of refined my formula and everything. That's kind of where we're at now. It's kind of I assume this is the peak design of what I do on YouTube until maybe I get really large doing some sort of stupid game or something like that at some point. I have no idea. I'll have to wait and see what happens, right? That's the fun of it, is complete randomness of how things go. Do I think Infinite Warfare is lame? I think it's silly. I think it's very, very silly. It's like you'll see a review of that one on the Series X in a couple days or something like that, because it's all filmed and scheduled. It's a very, very silly and weird kind of game. I don't necessarily hate it, but it's very, like, I don't like that kind of COD. I like boots on the ground. I like the traditional Call of Duty. Well, I find Infinite Warfare very, very funny. It's just kind of like the hopping and stuff. Like if you've played it, you know what I mean, where you gotta kind of like do the little burst kind of hops, and then you can kind of wall run, but there's not really any maps designed for wall running, and then there's like robots and stuff, and it's a very silly game. I think the campaign was decent though. You get some. The art team deserves. Oh, for Christ. The art team deserves the highest of props for that game though. They really do. The visual aesthetics of Infinite Warfare are absolutely amazing. The different planets and stuff. Really, really well done. I think that was great. Can you watch 4K 60 on... yeah, 4K 60 works on my TV fine, on my YouTube app on the Series X. You're having issues seeing it's not giving you 60 hertz? I don't really think I can troubleshoot that, but... How did I get popular? I don't think I'm very popular. I'm a pretty small YouTube channel. It's kind of doing lots of content has always been my thing to kind of get people, you know, enticing. Because the more you put out, the more people have to like potentially come in and look at, I guess is how I've always figured it. Like I know some people do like a lot of work on a particular video and then they get lots of views, but I found the less work that I put into a video, the more views and stuff I tend to get out of them, if that makes sense. That's probably a horrible thing to say, but the more work I've actually put into editing and actually putting in an effort on some videos, it just seems like it's never quite worth it. Like my Series X console review, it did alright, but like, you know, all the other videos I did, which were a lot less work intensive and took a lot less time, did a lot better. So it's kind of like, why put in as much effort? So, yeah. It's just something to keep in mind, because I'm sure some people say like get a script and stuff for videos, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really have, like I don't make enough to do that, or just to justify the time to do that, because I have a lot of stuff. Like my plate is very, very full of things I have to do in a day. It's surprising, you know, but there is a lot that I work on, and I'm always behind on things too, like a considerable amount. It reminds me I have to explain to people. Yeah, so the reviews, I kind of looked at it. You know, I do, because you know the style of it, obviously. The idea is I kind of give you the information about the game, and then you can decide from the information about it if you like it and can buy it from there. I don't usually tell people to 100% buy something or 100% dislike something, unless I really come across it. Oh, there's me getting blasted away by the sniper. Unless I really think something's bad or I think something's really, really good, I don't usually dive into that too much. I just try to give like points on both sides of things. Because I do the critical reviews in a written sense, and I was like, I'm tired of doing everything so critically reviewed. So I was like, let's do something a little bit more casual, a little bit more fun, conversational. Stop this game. I want to get to the goddamn zombies. Jeez. We'll do a round of zombies here and kind of play that, but yeah, it's more conversational, letting you know about things. Well, thanks for stopping by, the one person. Oh yeah, guys, since we are streaming, you know, liking the video, more people are able to check it out. If you have questions and stuff, let me know. Yeah, it must be hard working at GameStop. Like, it really, really must be hard these days. Do I make money? Yes, I make, in this local country area, what I consider to be a living. Not doing well, but I make a living off of it. Yeah. Oh, it's that guy that wants the free Series X. That's funny. That is hilarious. But yeah, we'll just we'll do a round of zombies if it ever finds a match of it, and then maybe some Warzone or something. I don't know. Kind of go from there. Ugh, I'm like shrunken in my chair. Die machine. Oh, Australia, that's a fun place. Never been, but you know, I get some good views out of that. I think it's like Well, I think Australia is actually lower down on my list because it's usually US is like about 40 something percent of views, then it's the UK, and then it's Canada, and then it's usually Australia, but I think it might be a different country over the last recent time. So this is the zombies, if you're not familiar with the zombies mode of the game. So they basically just took Nocturne on Toten, which is the first zombies map in the series, and they threw graffiti all over it, and they added some outside parts to it, and they basically said, here's the zombies. Yeah. It's a simplification, but you kind of get what I mean in regards to the style of it. But I don't know, I hope you guys kind of noticed this, and I mentioned it in my review, and I don't know if others have seen it. I'm hoping I can kind of make it happen. Sometimes when you're walking here, like the lighting changes to dark from light very weirdly. I think it happens more in the area over there on the other side. But I have noticed it in this spot too. It's just like a weird kind of day-night type thing, and I don't quite understand why it does that. It's like the lighting's broken. Zombies, nice and grotesque. Look at them all creepy and stuff. Doing undead things, trying to eat brains. It's cool. Actually, I'm curious, has anyone actually worked through like the story part of this? I don't think I've had any teams actually do anything until you get up to like trying to get the parts together or something like that. You pass Spider-Man now and playing Demon Souls? I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty cool. Migrating hosts? Yeah, the promotional things. I gave up on, like, I passionately dislike GameStop. Like, I also get that it sucks to work there, but yeah, I really, really dislike that company due to a number of issues over the years, and also the whole thing where my Crackdown 2 DLC was supposed to come in, and I never ended up getting my Crackdown 2 DLC. Kinda really pissed me off, and numerous other issues over the years, so I kind of really am hoping for the death of GameStop. I'm sorry, I know that's not good for you, but yes, you hear the day and the night kind of thing. It's weird, right? Kind of see it there. That's just poor game development. I don't know why we're getting frame drops right now. Oh, it's not frame drops, it's network drops. Oops. But yeah, it must be hard because you want to. I assume the day-to-day people at GameStop just kind of want to sell games, right? They want to talk about games. They want to show games. I guess we'll give it another whirl with a new lobby because that was weird. But you just want to sell games, and you're forced to do certain sale targets and forced to push stuff. I get that must be really hard, and it's not a dislike of individual folks there at all. It's just the company itself I don't like. How do you enable 120 hertz? So you need, well, it's not HDR flicker. I don't know if I can show this, but I actually have HDR off right now on the TV. So if I record HDR on an Xbox Series X optimized game, it will burn the HDR into the picture. So I've had HDR turned off when I'm doing recording stuff, which is a huge pain. So if I play an Xbox One game, if I play an Xbox 360 game, I play any game that has like auto HDR, totally fine, works perfectly. I can record, so I can play in 4K HDR and record in 4K SDR, which is what it's called. No issues at all. But if it's a specifically optimized game, and I've told Xbox about this, I actually sent it into my contact, it will actually burn and make it a pure dark black image where you can't really see anything at all. So I had to reshoot a lot of stuff when I was first working on my content. But I've kind of learned, so anything that's got the optimized logo on it, I can't do the play in 4K HDR and record in 4K SDR. I have to turn off HDR to record, so that's a complete pain. I think it has to do either poorly done lighting, or it has to do with the switch between the either in the game, because I'm assuming the either's running in the backdrop the entire time, and the sky just kind of changes, so I'm assuming that's the issue there. Eat the Easter egg, nice. You still call it that, or is it just the story? I have no idea here. 120 hertz, so you need a 120 hertz screen, and then you just, well, it should automatically turn this on, and it'll turn off ray tracing because you can't have 120 FPS and do ray tracing. But yeah, if your TV supports 120 FPS and it's plugged in like 120 hertz to get 120 FPS, it'll just do it. I was playing last night or yesterday at 120 hertz on this game. It's insane. It's so fluid, like it's crazy. Canada say Canadian jokes, or do I have American jokes? You do know that most of the shows and stuff that you watch in America are usually written by Canadians. Like, that's why there are always Canadian references. Like, have you ever seen How I Met Your Mother? There's a lot of Canadian stuff on there because there's a lot of Canadian writers. It's just kind of funny, but I mean, we have Canadian jokes. I'm assuming some of the humor maybe carries over. I think people, when they're watching my stuff, don't really hit the subtle jokes that I make because I usually have a very dry sense of like humor. So I think people think I'm super serious all the time when a lot of the time I'm sort of making fun of things, and I don't think that comes across. Oh, thank you very much for the donations. I appreciate that. Oh, that shows up at the top now in the top chat. That's cool. That's a newer feature, I think. Can I at people? Anyways, thanks for the donation. I appreciate that, but I don't think I can at you. Can I plus you? It's YouTube, right? It's got Google Plus on it still. Plus somebody. The plus doesn't seem to work. Usually I can do at, but it doesn't seem to be adding. But I do appreciate the donation. 100k subs. I don't know. Like, we've had good growth recently, but even the social blade says like 2022. When I was not getting as many subs over the last few days I've been getting, it was like 2025. I think it's a long way out, but we'll see, right? You never know until you get to that mark, and I'll try to do something fun with it. Like, we did the whole fancy champagne thing, but maybe I'll have a bit of a party with some friends if I get 100k or something. We'll do something fun for it. It's still a long way off though. What's up, man? Just playing COD, working on videos every day, needing to catch up on writing stuff, and thinking about bug snacks, but I can't get bug snacks because they're not giving review codes for the PS4 versions of any of the games. PlayStation's basically just been like, yeah, we're not doing anything like that, so I can't review Little Big Planet or Spider-Man because I don't have a PS5, so that sucks. Or bug snacks. I wanted bug snacks. Been thinking about bug snacks for a year. I don't have bug snacks. Yeah, but you can see the lighting thing happens here too, right? Hope that doesn't hurt people's eyes, but that's weird. That is so goddamn weird that it does that. Drives me nuts. That's a sign of a little bit of lacking in polish for your game, at least in my opinion. It's not like, that's very noticeable. Like, you would play this map like once and you'd be like, the lighting is weird. Let's see. A job, not sure what you're talking about. Xbox auto aim? I feel like I've missed stuff. I'm at full digital this generation. And if I miss comments, I do apologize, guys. I try my best here. Digital's the way to go, at least in my opinion. I'm like, on Xbox One, I had 20 20 disc games, and those were all from like the first year. I think I ended up getting maybe a disc game to review once or twice, and the last disc game I bought was, I think, Lego Dimensions. So, I don't know, it's just people are really lagging behind. They want their physical items, but you look at PC, it's all digital. And I mean, honestly, we need to really get moving on the cloud technology, because I went to play this game, and I had to wait 7 hours to download the game. If I had been playing this game on, we'll say Stadia, for example. I know people dislike Stadia, but let's say I had got this game on Stadia. So in that 7 hours that I waited to download this game, I could have played the campaign, I could have played the zombies, and I could have been halfway through the multiplayer that I wanted to play. I could have been actively working on my review for the game. And the entire time it took me to download this game. Because you give Stadia a lot of crap, or, you know, xCloud or whatever. But when I get a code to review a game on Stadia, I put the code in, and I'm playing the game within 30 seconds. You literally put the code in, go to the page where your games are, and you play it, and it just loads instantly. And we're going to see that with Xbox, and I imagine PlayStation's going to do that too. And then Nintendo's been dabbling into that with Control, I think, had the cloud gaming on Switch. I mean, that's the technology of the future, whether or not people want to move on to that. You've been hunting, so you know the Canadian humor. It's a bit of a. I like to say it's usually very sarcastic and dry, of what I've noticed in Canada. I don't know if other people are like that. It might just be my family too, but very, very dry and sarcastic types of humor. A little bit of a passive aggressiveness to that. That's for sure. Can't deny that. I want to get in and get the mystery box. There's my at 2,600. A guy with 5,000 should be buying crap. I'm from Western Canada, so that's exciting. In the prairie lands. What is the new Xbox like? Well, I don't know because you can never hear it. It's great. You know, the games look better. Your older games look better. It was really some of the most impressive technology I've ever seen in my life. They did a really good job on this one. I'm kind of blown away by what it can do. I need ammo. I need a gun. Need a gun, someone. Oh, maybe I should just... Yeah, I'll just buy this door. Well, then that's going to cut into my money, and I won't be able to buy a gun. I will use a tomahawk. Tomahawk! I missed the tomahawk, guys. Should I just buy ammo? Being cheap. $250? That's kind of expensive. Watch, we'll get like a max ammo too. Ridiculous. The lucky few to get a Series X? I mean, I guess review-wise I was. They're not uncommon. You could literally go into Costco and find them. They're not... Well, I mean, it depends on where you live, right? I'd say the PlayStation's more rare, at least where I am, to find, but... it is what it is, right? You know, some people aren't able to get one, some are. I would suggest, you know, phoning the stores in the morning, you know, finding it that way, you might come across one. You never know, right? But yeah, I do get that in some places it's very hard to find the copies, which sucks, but... Yeah, it always happens around launches. And I also think that this gen is a little different because the demand for Xbox is way higher. Jeez, I need a drink. Oh, I hope your test goes well. I totally missed that. The treatment of Canadian hospitals is not great. What? Why would people go elsewhere? Our hospitals are very good. So good to the point that I joke around that, you know, I buy health insurance when I have to go to the States, but I joke around to the point that I'd say I'd actually wait to fly back here because I'd have a little bit more trust in our system than I do in any other system in the world. Because in the US, they're there to make money. Here, they're here to treat people. So keep that in mind when you compare the health systems, that our doctors are actually here to help people. And they are not restricted by costs or any sort of insurance or anything. They help you right away. No questions asked. You get what you need. So yes, I definitely trust our healthcare system. Sometimes you have to wait a bit if you're not a priority. So some people, if you, like dental's bad here. Dental, you would fly somewhere else. But if you need like a surgery right away, yes, some people go to other countries to do it right away. But if you're doing that, it's because you need it and not, because it's a priority system, right? So if you have a surgery where it's like a non-life-threatening thing, and then someone comes in and they have a life-threatening thing, they get priority over you, which is how it should work. Our, I can't remember what you would really call it. Our healthcare system is unmatched. Sweden, Switzerland, they've got pretty good healthcare. But in Canada, it's really, really good. We have a great system in place here. I'm very happy with it. Yeah. That's kind of a dive in there. Never mock our social systems. They're fantastic for the most part. Not perfect, but they're pretty fantastic. So that guy, the light bug. Turning off ray tracing will fix it? Yeah, that's interesting to think about. I guess I'll give that a whirl when I've got a moment where I'm safe here, because the hounds of the gas are coming. But, yeah, what was I thinking of? It's weird that the ray tracing causes that effect. See, the ray tracing in this game, I wouldn't say is great. Like, it's a very subtle effect. But when I looked at ray tracing in Modern Warfare on the PC, it was also very subtle. So, yeah, I mean, also, when they get like the 4K 60, it's already how demanding getting even ray tracing to all degree is kind of like it's a very lucky thing to do. Because it takes a lot of power. I don't think people realize that. The ray tracing is a very demanding sort of thing in a game. Should you wait to get the console? I mean, if you want it and you have the money for it, go get it. It's really good. I don't think there's necessarily immediately a game right off the bat that you need it for. It just makes your older games and stuff look better. You know, it's a weird comparison that people would think like that. Because when there's a new graphics card that comes out for PC, people are all over that. But for consoles, it's like, oh, there's not a game that needs it. It's like, well, it makes your older games look better. It's the same thing as getting like a new graphics card and replaying your games and being like, oh my god, look how good this looks and stuff. And I don't know. It's really like, is it within your means to get it? Do you want to get it? Or do you in a rush to get it? Because you're not, like, later on you'll be able to buy it more easily. I don't think you're gonna die if you don't end up getting a console right away. Well, for the PlayStation 5, I kind of want it because I need, like, for work, I need it, but, you know, it's not the end of the world if I don't. I'm not gonna, like, have issues if I don't get it. Kinda how that goes. Well, thanks for dropping by. Amazon's launching, yeah, they're doing Lumia or something. I'm supposed to be on their list to check that one out when it happens. So we'll see if that's the case. They're doing more like Xbox's Xbox Cloud Gaming, where it's a subscription type thing. Stadia is doing where you subscribe and then you buy your games, and they also give you games. Amazon's just doing the Xbox type thing, where it's you know, you're paying to get access to their library and stuff, which I think includes Uplay, which is interesting. But it's not specifically going to be in Canada, which is a bit of a pain. But I think I might be able to get press access to like try it out, because I am genuinely curious to see what they're doing with it. Because I mean, Amazon has a lot of money and they have a lot of possible integrations. Yeah, the weird thing with Stadia that always bothered me was when they first showed it off, they kind of were like, well, you're going to be able to do like YouTube streams where you can do Stadia and like somebody that's watching your stream can jump in and play, right? Like right from the YouTube app, or YouTube app, but like right from YouTube's Chrome browser, right? I was like, wow, that's cool. And they can buy that game right from watching your like stream and stuff, and oh, that's really interesting, right? And then I guess it just kind of has been released. Like I wanted to do Google Stadia Dead by Daylight crowd play. So crowd play basically means you guys could do like decisions while I was playing. I was kind of busy, so I did get into doing that, but you know, those sorts of integrations were what I was hoping for with YouTube, but I think Amazon would actually do them for Twitch, if that makes sense, right? Where you could do more direct integration with your games and your services. We'll have to see how that goes, right? Oh, geez, I haven't been getting caught up. Well, you know, I've been releasing a lot of videos where it's hard to even watch all of them, so I mean, I don't mind. The videos are always there, you can always catch up later if you want. Don't feel like an obligation to watch anything. Everybody's busy in life, they're always doing different things, so it's cool if you have the time to watch things and stuff, but if you don't, it's alright as well. Just appreciate people stopping by and saying hello. Oh jeez, it's that thing. And then this thing splits into two smaller thingies, and oh jeez. Okay, yep. We've got zombies, guys. Know that? Lots and lots of zombies. This thing is the biggest pain. This is always what kills my teams, is this big green monster here. Oh, we're going to the eye there. Fantastic. Sure, summer on the bottom, winter on the top. Yeah, I dress weirdly. I usually wear shorts all year unless it's very, very cold. I mean, I'm not outside a lot, so it doesn't really matter. I bet insta-kill doesn't work on this thing. Nope. I hate bosses and zombies. I think Call of the Dead might be one of the best Call of Duty zombie maps ever made, but it's completely ruined by George Romero running around in it. At least in my opinion. Oh, we're actually gonna kill these guys. Right on. Way to go, guys. No armor, so I can't take it. What's this? The Ultra key card. I've got the key card, guys. What do I do with it? That's fun. The only ray tracing look good on Fortnite. Control has gorgeous ray tracing. gorgeous ray tracing, if you've seen that in effect. Wolfenstein Youngblood has great ray tracing, not on console, but on like PC. Minecraft has insane ray tracing, so does Quake 2. But yeah, if you want it in like a real sense, Control has amazing ray tracing. That's just due to like the design of the game. I think ray tracing is gonna like completely blow minds away when we start to see it more integrated in games over this generation, because it's damn cool when it's done properly. Gabe Newell says U.S. healthcare is better. I mean, maybe not for your regular person. If you're super rich, you can get more fancier stuff. But I don't really believe in a system where you have to pay to get better access to things such as your health. Everyone should have access to healthcare. It's a basic human thing to help you live. So I think that's a little bit wrong, but you know, there's different ideologies around that. I'm not going to jump into it and debate it, but yeah, there's a little bit different standards. Significantly. Valhalla. Odyssey was really bloated. I got really tired of it when they did the whole web of whatevers. So I like in Valhalla that's kind of a secondary thing you can do. It's not forced in the main thing. So I really liked how they handled that. I've got to play more Valhalla. I've got more to do in that one, but it's an amazing, really well done game. I think that's a good showcase of the next gen consoles is Valhalla. I quite like it. We're doing pretty well in the zombies. I'm gonna grab some perks, I guess. Wondering if we had the Pack-a-Punch set up yet. People haven't bought this door, and they bought this one. Interesting. Very, very interesting. See what else is there. Hello, operator. Yeah, what if the operators were more attractive women? I don't know. I don't like the operator system in Call of Duty because it's just like a way to kind of sell you different characters. I preferred the random characters you would end up with. I don't really care too much, but I would like some more options. Rasputin's Retribution. Ooh. Fun. Maybe I can get myself the ray gun and the Wonderwolf. Need more parts? Blasted. So I have the card. Am I supposed to put that somewhere? Or do I have the card? I don't even know. I get myself some. I don't even have enough for this. That sucks. So they went the, was it Advanced Warfare, where it had like 30 different tiers of, I don't know if it was pack-a-punching, but it was like you put it in the refinery thingy, it was like a 3D printer. That was just hilarious in that game, and you could do it like 20-something times. You could pack-a-punch your weapons, and they kept getting like different, you know, gun skins and stuff. It was kind of humorous, at least I thought so. I don't know if anybody remembers that one, Zombies, but I was playing it not too long ago. It's got Malkovich in it. That's kind of entertaining. I don't want to be down here, but I also want to buy the armor, so that's an interesting situation and a bit of a conundrum. Can I distract them? I think is this where the armor, where the heck's the armor at? Maybe it's over there somewhere. I could have sworn there's an armor machine, right? Probably just looking in the wrong area. And yes, people, I'm trying my best on the comments and stuff too, but I've also got to worry about the undead. They are definitely trying to eat my brains. There's the armor over there. Oh, hello. I'm glad you like this stuff. Do I play COD Mobile? I played it when it first came out, and I haven't really played it since. I kind of wanted to do a new review on it or something. It's really good because it's just other Call of Duty maps that have been moved over to the mobile. I don't know, I just kind of debate on if people want to see that, because I did do a review on it when it first launched, but I have to decide if I want to do a follow-up on it. Because it's always kind of wondrous if people actually are interested in more than just the initial showcase of a game. I think DayZ's the only one that I've had like a truly successful long-term sort of run with. That game did really well. Oh, jeez. Series X, but not sure if it can do native 4K. I mean, it does native 4K in a number of games. It really depends on what particular game is being run. Really, it's a developer thing, you know, and what they're targeting and stuff like that. It does very good video and FPS quality compared to other platforms in the past. You don't like my channel art? I love my channel art. It's hilarious. I am gonna update myself in it, but I love how really awful it is. I really do enjoy the channel art. I do find it kind of funny. I don't know if people get the humor of that one either, but it is what it is. If you do my channel. That's funny. Yeah. I'm gonna drop talking about the healthcare system and stuff like that because I do find it funny. Well, it's good that you're getting good kills and stuff, man. It takes time to do that in this game. What are we? Are we doing something right now? I don't know what our team is doing. I'm assuming they're acting like crawlers and they're kind of running around gathering something. Maybe we should go over to the crafting bench and maybe make something or other. See what we're dealing with. Okay, what can we make? You don't have enough for the monkeys? Ah, crap. We're going into the either. Nice. I guess I should mention, guys, you know, liking the stream makes it more available for more people to check out. And your comments and stuff are very helpful, and I try my best to get to them as fast as possible, I guess. We're in the other land. Wonder if they're specifically doing something. Never pay attention in this stuff. It's too tiring nowadays. Remember when I used to really be into the zombies, and now I'm just kind of like, oh, it's become too complex in that. This one's a little bit easier to get into. Pentagon or White House level. I could see them redoing 5. I don't think that would be too hard for them to do. I mean, I thought they redid it not too long. Yeah, I mean, they did get the Reagan thing in there, right? So, I wouldn't say it's out of the question to see a 5 remake or something in this one. I would like them to do a new zombies map, though. I think that would be nice. But if Cold War had another campaign, probably won't. I don't know what they're gonna do after this one. I really thought that campaign was not fantastic. It was kind of fun at times, but really wasn't a great campaign. It was a bit silly. Definitely a bit silly. Oh, jeez, the hounds are coming. I should have bought quick revive so that I could save this guy's life faster. I thought I was reviving him. Sorry, guys. Oh, jeez, the hounds are coming down. Just get that dog there. That's kind of funny. I thought I stunned that dog, no? With me all life-saving and stuff. Can I make an OnlyFans? Why do I keep getting that every single time I do these videos? What would you even see on there? Like, what would you even want to see on there? I think it's funny, but yeah. Don't know what you're expecting. Okay, how much brains do I have? Like 200 brain things or something? Ooh. Essence. What do I have on the RB? What is this? Like a radio thing. I don't know what that does. I don't know, I'd like them to remake maybe, well not remake, but do like a remaster for like World at War or something would be fun. That would be a nice little thing. I think I've heard rumor-wise that Modern Warfare 3's campaign has been remastered, and they're just waiting to release it next year, so hopefully that happens. I'd like to see, I don't know, maybe it'd be nice to have them all together as like a remastered effort. I don't know. I would like to see some of the older COD campaigns just get a little bit of a boost, you know. I think World at War would look really nice with a coat of paint, even just the campaign. I don't really know about the modern ones too much. They could do like a really cool pack of Call of Duty games if they wanted to, like just campaign that, but they probably won't. We're doing pretty well round 12. I didn't expect us to actually go this far, so that's kind of exciting. Gaming content and on OnlyFans. Are you even allowed to do that on there? Like, what kind of exclusive stuff would you even get out of that? Like, I do have, like, you know, membership options on YouTube where you get, like, perks and stuff. This is just funny. Oh, jeez, that thing's back again? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's C4, okay. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I thought the freezing thing, you might freeze it a bit, but... It's become immune, guys. I gotta go make some of those stabby things that give me health. This is the way. Ooh, max ammo, that could help the team. Max ammo. Ooh. I got 2 tomahawks. Oh, zombies ain't got nothing on this. Oh yeah, the tomahawks are literally stuck in both of its kneecaps. Did you see that? Oh, this is stuck in the knees. Oh, that was funny. Oh, did not do much damage though. My favorite map in all of Call of Duty. You like Nuketown? I get sick of Nuketown because they keep putting it in every goddamn game. I like, the best Call of Duty map in all the Call of Duty games. Probably COD 4 map. I'm thinking maybe Crash. Crash is really, really good. I love the flow of Crash. I don't know. I'd have to really sit there and actually like look at them. Monkey bomb. Monkey bomb. Yeah, I'd have to see like a long list because there's probably been like a few hundred Call of Duty maps. I can tell you the best Halo map. It's Standoff in Halo 3. I know that one off the bat. But the COD maps, Crossfire, that one's fun, but I wouldn't say it's the best. I like Crash. There's another map that's similar to Crash that I can't think of off the top of my head. That one's really great too. Somebody's down. Is it time for the monkey bomb? I don't even get the revive out of this. Taste tomahawk. Insta kill. Who wants to get insta killed tonight? A stim shot, right on. Get out of my way, zombies. Bonus points. Oh, look at that. And sorry if I'm missing comments. There's just a lot of zombie carnage going on. A lot of zombies dying. How is the gameplay? I don't know. It's Call of Duty, but with like Treyarch's gritty, weird style that they like to throw on it. So, about the same as usual.
I've got you.
The premiumest of premium OnlyFans. You know, I can take a look at it, but I don't think it's necessarily a place that I specifically need to be placing my time and efforts on. Although it is funny. Definitely. Let's get some perks going, right? Maybe some stamina up or something like that might be nice. Well, I would maybe speed cola would be good, and then I can reload a little bit faster. I get it's probably late in most places. It's actually pretty late here, but keep going along. What is the objective marker? Is that the either? It's the either. Still got 4 players. We're doing pretty good. I should get quick revive. Or I should die here because I'm getting eaten by zombies. Why is quick revive so expensive in this? Weird. Don't want to get trapped by the zombie hold. And I'm surprised we haven't opened this door. I guess it's to do certain lane techniques or training. I haven't done a whole lot of zombie trains in this one. I haven't really played with a well-organized team yet, quite honestly. Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 had it was a very well-rounded Call of Duty game. I've always liked the Modern Warfare series better, but I gotta admit that the first Black Ops game really did a good job of a comprehensive. Like, it had the best zombies. It had, like, literally, like, the best zombies in all of Call of Duty. They've never been able to emulate that kind of quality since the first Black Ops. And then the campaign was really good, and then the multiplayer was pretty good. Yeah, that was just a very well done one. Modern Warfare 2, I know people love. I think COD 4 was a better game. Modern Warfare 2 is a little arcadey, but I played a lot of Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. And I do have video reviews up of all of them on Series X too, with more on the way. Doing the whole franchise. Basically, except COD Classic isn't backwards compatible, so I can't do that one. I'd like to, but I can't. It's just not possible. Sadly. I really do hope they add more backwards compatible games soon. Love to see if they do, but yeah. I guess I could pack a punch a gun. Ace the tomahawk. Oh. I'm out of my gun. Oh jeez, that was laggy. Guess we were supposed to turn off the ray tracing. Oh no. Let's go do another pack punch here. Well, I mean, it depends. Like, OnlyFans is very usually, like, women and certain things like that. They get paid to do kind of weird stuff, and if it's what people want you to do, you really got to cater to your audience when they're directly paying for you to do stuff, right? It costs 15,000 for Damage 2. Oh my! Oh, what a ripoff! Is it like life-changing? 15,000? What did these zombie points grow on brains? Like, what the heck, am I right? Jeez. It's got that kind of cash, now it's like all quiet and scary here. It's about to get intense. I'm actually sorry I didn't expect zombies to go on so long. I thought we'd be in Warzone at some point, but it's like we've got a great team or something. Oh, they did open this area. Weird that you can't get over there. Marked the crash site. What do you want at the crash site? Am I supposed to go to the crash site? Danger at the crash site. What's the danger? What do you want? What do you need, man? Are they gonna do Assassin's Creed in Japan? I mean, eventually, maybe. They kind of dropped the ball on that because Ghost of Tsushima is basically like Assassin's Creed Japan. That's a PlayStation exclusive. Very good game. Very good game. I got to review that one ahead of launch. That was nice. Yeah, it was very weird. You know, I thought I was quite close with PlayStation this last year. They even sent me like some Ghost of Tsushima swag and everything for covering the game. I got to review The Last of Us Part 2 ahead of launch. And just weird, and I didn't end up getting the console. It's just strange. I mean, I'm not, you know, obviously expecting to get one on. I just assumed that I would like maybe get some opportunities to at least get some assistance to review said console. Very weird, but it is what it is, and they pick and choose, so hopefully I'll be able to cover that one soon. But yeah, I don't know if Creed will do it now because they have, you know, Ghost of Tsushima is basically just Creed in Japan. They could, they very well could someday, and I think eventually they will, but it's a matter of when, right? Did I get the revive? I think I got it. really want to Pack-a-Punch again, but I gotta waste all this money. I could Pack-a-Punch in this gun, but I don't really want it Pack-a-Punched. Maybe I should use the Box-a-Punch. Not sure. I don't really have a lot of ambitions because I did not anticipate the team actually lasting this long. It's a little bit weird for me, I guess. He downed me? Save me quickly before I lose my perks. Oh. Did I lose Juggernog? Cost that much for a jug? Is that more expensive than usual? Oh, jeez. A lot of zombies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Things are not looking good, guys. This just got real.
Dead man down.
I kind of want to buy the stim thingy so I can get back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Things are falling apart. Is the series controller good for PC? I mean, I would assume it would be a nice option if you do gamepad play on your PC. I mean, that's kind of up to you if you want to use a controller on there. I know a lot of people don't like it. Trying to get the bomb. Why wouldn't you hit the bomb first? Okay, so I've got no perks.
Exfil window open.
Here goes the Pack-a-Punching. I'm out of ammo. Can't throw knives at this thing. Or my bad, tomahawks. Got to my tomahawks already. Wait, do we have to kill 2 of those things? Okay. Oh, come on. Got slapped in the back. That's not good at all. Oh, this is a bad time. I think our team's falling apart here. Or maybe it's because am I the only one dead? Can't tell. I've definitely done my fair share of kills, that's for sure. I feel like I'm going to die. Well, it's a good time to have a little bit of rosé and chill out towards the end of the world. Ugh. That guy's bleeding out. That guy's running around. Okay, so it's really up to Liquid Teeb to clutch the day. It's the hero of the lobby. I'm not sharing screen audio. Okay. We're just gonna kind of wait and see whether or not this person can clutch the game or leave us for dead. Is he gonna do it? There's a lot of zombies out there. There's a lot of pressure. Really coming down to the heart and soul here. A remake of the first Assassin's Creed. They're more into remasters, Ubisoft. They don't really do remakes too often. We are getting a Prince of Persia remake, so I don't know. I'm really not too sure about that. I think if they were to do a remake of the original Assassin's Creed, they might do it as like a package, if that makes sense, and tell like the whole story. Because it's like, what, Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and Brotherhood and Revelation? Oh no, 1, 2, Revelations and Brotherhood I think are like one story, right? So they might do like a remade package of that. I think would make more sense than specifically just doing the first game, because the first game isn't very big now, unless you wanted to do a smaller sort of version of that. And they did do the remastered Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and 3 package, right? The trilogy. I have that one actually. It was on sale really good. So eventually I'll probably get around to doing a review of that thing, or the individual games, depending on you know, what I'm feeling at that particular time. Is this guy actually going to clutch it? Because we're going to get stomped next round if we're just playing without, like, the full squad here. This is going to be weird. Oh, and since it's been a while, you know, liking the stream and stuff, you know, more people check it out. And thanks for the donations from folks today. We've actually gotten a few of them, so I do appreciate that quite a bit. And, yeah. Let's see whether or not this guy can actually clutch bring us back. He seems to be knowing what he's doing. Moving very fast. Oof. A lot of pressure. Lots of pressure. Seems to quite know what he's doing though. He's got the MP5, very powerful. Well, I mean, it's not very powerful. It's not pack-a-punch, but it does do a pretty good amount of damage. He's just whittling away at the foes there. I can't even tell what that emote is. Like a car with a balloon. It's like a car with a balloon. There we go. Oh jeez, I like froze the screen trying to send out an emote. I should probably work on some new emotes. I haven't added any in a while. I think I'm allowed 5 or something like that. What is going on? Oh, he's still fighting. I think after this we'll do a little bit of Warzone maybe to show that off. In the Series S also do 120 FPS? I'm not sure. Maybe? I'm not sure about that at all, actually. See, I don't have a Series S. Actually, for a period of time, I thought I was getting both to kind of review and stuff, because I thought that'd be interesting. Oh, why would you go for the Pack-a-Punch? That was not smart. But, yeah, I was also thinking maybe review-wise I should get both to kind of do comparisons, but it just sounds like it'd be a lot of work switching between the two and seeing what they're doing. COD World War II Zombies. I liked the World War II Zombies. I actually thought that was pretty good. I replayed it recently too, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this one. It was really fun. I actually just finished uploading that video. It's not ready. Well, I mean, it's not like going to be available for a couple days, but it's ready. It's definitely sitting there. Okay, let's switch over to Warzone. I mean, we did some of the regular multiplayer. We did some zombies. We'll do a little bit of Warzone and see how people are interested in stuff like that. Why did I start live? I mean, I've been streaming for like an hour and a bit. Usually late at night is when I have time to live stream. I usually do a lot of stuff during the day and the morning, so yeah, I get a lot of the British audience, I guess, to a degree. I don't know. Just kind of the time I had. I do it midday, I don't seem to get as many people. Lots more competition too. It is what it is. I have to sign in. Ugh. Oh, the pain. The pain and suffering of trying to log into the match. Lots of comments I'm gonna have to deal with. Exciting. Does the Series X support Steam? Not that I'm aware of. No, it doesn't. Nope. I mean, it plays like Orange Box and stuff, but it doesn't support it regularly. Series S is 1440p at 120? I don't know. Cool if it is. 120 FPS. I was playing that earlier today on the console, and I was like, whoa! It's cool. I've done Gears 5, 120 FPS was really, really memorable. I've done a couple of them. Like, I did COD, not today, I guess. It was yesterday. It was, well, actually 2 days ago now. Nope. Still in yesterday. So yesterday I did that. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. You get like a huge advantage when you're doing like 120 FPS over other players. It's wild. It's like a whole other game. The reaction time and everything like that, it's unbelievable. The Krusty Krab. Not today. The Steam box, that's funny. What is taking so long for Warzone to load? It drives me nuts. Got these games that load so fast. Oh, actually what's hilarious, in the World of Tanks video, I don't know if anybody's really checked it out yet, basically, it loads so fast that you have to wait like a minute and a half or so for other people to join into the match. It's just kind of funny seeing all their little lights turn on green while you're waiting. So is it faster to... I'm gonna have to restart this because that's really weird that it's doing that. I don't know why it's taking so long to load that up there. Way too long. Come on, Call of Duty Warzone. I've actually neglected to do a review of Modern Warfare on the Series X. I've done Modern Warfare Remastered, but not Modern Warfare 2019 yet. I think it's a bit of an oversight in myself, but you know what happens. Yeah, do the loading thingy, load up the game, come on. I don't need the splash thingy. Come on. Official specs, I have no idea what you're going. Sounds cool. I don't know if that's even showing up. We're hopefully doing some cool Warzone matches here, if it ever connects. See, it's not the loading that takes a while, it's dealing with the Call of Duty servers that are like the real pain. Like, this is agony. Should have brought something to like display to the side, you know. Usually I've got like yeah, not every game runs at 120 FPS or has ray tracing. That's very demanding to do. I don't think a lot of people understand that. Like 120 FPS is crazy demanding. Well, it's not crazy demanding. These consoles can do it, and at 4K. But doing like ray tracing is super demanding. I have had an RTX 2080 Ti since like 2019 summer. It's ray tracing is demanding. It really takes a lot of performance away. They're working on technologies. I think Xbox has some good stuff. DLSS 2.0 is really helpful, but it's a lot of power to run at that. Most of the stuff you're gonna see over the generation will be 4K 60 will be the target, with the lower res 120 FPS. And then next gen, I could see us being 120 FPS with ray tracing at 4K 60. That's probably gonna be the targets. I did do GTA 5 already. You can go on the channel. There's a video where I covered GTA 5. And if you can't find that, leave a comment on another video. I'll send you the link for it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, guys, if you ever want to see if I have a video on something, just leave a comment and I'll see if I can pull it up for you and stuff with the link. But since we are joining a new match of Warzone, you know, liking the stream makes it so that more people can check it out. If you do have any questions during or after, let me know. And I hope you enjoy the action of Warzone for a few matches or so. The Series X does not do RTX, it does RT. So RTX is a NVIDIA property. That's their technology, it's a proprietary thing. Xbox does RT through DirectX ray tracing. But a lot of people get that confused, which means that NVIDIA did a very good job of branding their RTX systems. And the technology is really good. They really have done some absolute wonders with that kind of stuff. I've been working with them for the last year or so, but less because I haven't kept up to date with the graphics cards. Good as ray tracing? Well, it's not saying it's not as good. So RTX with NVIDIA's thing really comes down to their technology again. They use the DLSS, which is like an AI reconstruction. I think you're going to be really surprised, perhaps not at AMD's ray tracing solutions, but at what Microsoft does with their solutions for the technology. I think people will be very surprised. My favorite genre of movies? Romantic comedies? Musicals are my favorite genre of movies. I love musicals. Singing in the Rain, La La Land, just absolutely fantastic. And then actually, yeah, romantic comedies would probably be secondary. So, like, I do reviews, sorry, on movies and stuff like that. So actually, before COVID, I used to go and screen movies in the theater. Actually, like, on my site, I review movies all the time. It's been harder since COVID happened, because there's not as many, but yeah, I do watch a lot of really intense artistic films and stuff like that. But if I'm having a good time, musicals are awesome. So are romantic comedies, kind of fun. Why do I only show my face? Sorry, I'm gonna have to like drink more or something. Throat's all like ugh. Well, it's just kind of the setup I have here. I could like show my body, but it's kind of a weird setup. Like I only have that small area behind me where it's green screen, and I don't want to stand while I stream. Do other streamers show more than their face and upper body? I'm honestly curious. I don't know. Like I could show like I know my shoulders and stuff, but I'd rather show more of the game screen, I guess. I don't know. I've never had anybody ask about it, so I'm genuinely curious about the expectations for bodily proportions that you want to see on the stream. Kind of funny. Silenced LMG. I don't know. We'll see if we can find some better loot. I didn't even know somebody got shot up here. But yes, happy to answer movie questions. I also review a lot of Netflix stuff too. And Apple, and Disney, and I think I got some Warner stuff, but not as much. As in like HBO Max, because it's not in Canada, so they don't really push it much here for the stuff we do.
I'll check around here. I'm moving.
So they're going to the Superstore. I hate going there, but since the whole team's headed there, I'm gonna go over there. Yeah, I'm doing a rosé. I'm more into the red wine. It's kind of a very rosé, but I went out to the store today at the liquor store, just actually before streaming not too long ago, and picked up some different wines that were on sale to try out some new ones. At the beginning of the video, I actually do a whole dive into my wine talking, but yeah, it's kind of fun. I got a bad feeling about this. Where did I get? Oh, it was behind me on the shelf. Hope that answers things. Well, at least the questions that I've had thus far. Okay, let's keep going in the Gulag. Chilling in the Gulag. Having a Gulag in time. Not even playing. Oh, now he is. Can you imagine how much it would hurt just being like clubbed by a rock while you're trying to fight somebody? It'd be crazy. Oh, well, I'm glad that I'm showing up on your search results for Series X videos and stuff. That means my SEO work is doing its job and it's working. It's also probably because when you watch one, it's more likely to showcase you similar things, so I show up more too. And also, I'm the only one that's really covered a lot of Series X games. So I'm hoping in the long run, people kind of look to my image style for it, because I've gotten a very specific thumbnail style that I've had going for it. I don't know if people have noticed that. I'm actually very proud of my thumbnail design, but yeah, I'm hoping that kind of becomes like a little thing people look forward to when they're looking at stuff, so I'll have to see how that goes over time. But I hope at least you've been enjoying the video content. I've been working extremely hard to cover all this stuff. And after I'm done streaming, I'm probably going to go and record some more games that I have to do, because the work don't stop. Who's alive? So we gotta buy that guy back. Did I get vests? No ammo. Okay, well, we'll take the ammo. Probably should have saved that because there's an armory right behind me, but we'll take the ammo. And we'll see if we can get enough money back to buy this guy, because we're a little bit short. We're at 2,700. See more single-player games getting mod support now that the Series X is out. So you're not really going to see a big shift in that at the initial launch. I think you're going to see more games have mod support on console over the generation, but not immediately. It's going to take time. It's still basically the Bethesda game for now, first-party Xbox that have it. I mean, we're still waiting for the 60 FPS support. Even in that regard, they haven't added that yet to Fallout 4, so apparently they're doing it soon, my rep has told me, but, you know, a little bit off. Oh, why did that person quit? We're gonna buy people back. We're gonna save lives. I don't know why they get so frustrated. Like, look at this. Just bought that guy back. Saved his life. The fourth player on our team could have waited. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, let's finish my little... I guess he's up there. We'll continue with my little route here. I got like a pretty preset design that I usually do when I move around Warzone. The heck was that? Or whatever. Since we are roaming through the stream and everything like that, you know, liking the video, lets people check it out, you know, it's definitely helpful. And on other videos too, guys, it's definitely a good thing. Comments, if you got any questions and stuff, are great too. And there's some support options you can use in the chat too that further help what I do, like memberships and stuff. Yep. Hope you're enjoying the action. Do I still get a lot of features on Xbox games? If you're running off the external drive, you actually do get slightly faster loading. Like, people will say you don't. To get the full amount of benefits, it does need to be on the internal, but you do actually benefit because the pipeline is a lot faster. Yeah, and you don't necessarily need the game on the internal to get an optimized version of the game based on the features. Like, I have Warzone here, runs off of my external hard drive. That's not, you know, the SSD. Actually, speaking of that, Seagate is apparently sending me the storage expansion drive, so I'll have a review for that hopefully in the near future, so we can talk about what that does, because I think that's going to be the biggest thing this generation, because it's going to be hard drive space again, unless we start getting some more cloud initiatives going, so I'll have to wait and see on that one. But I'm hoping to have a review of that, I don't know, in the next week maybe, if I'm lucky, depending on when it shows up. Should be kind of cool to showcase and talk about, because I desperately need more hard drive space, well, SSD hard drive space, because again, there's some where you have to have that. Oh, the loadout drop. I kind of... I don't necessarily love the loadout drops in this, because you get these cool guns, and then it's just like, what's the point of getting the guns? Your loadout drop, but just the design of the game, I guess. Which is fine. I mean, it works, right? People love it. Oh, crap. Yeah. I gotta be honest, I didn't even see that guy there. Why did I not see him? I blame the rosé. And the response time from my teammates was wonderful. Like, the guy is literally on my team is getting his care back, or getting his airdrop. He's not even... Oh, they got him? That's great, man. And this guy I brought back from the dead, he's just sitting here, not even doing anything. What's my favorite food? You can ask whatever questions, I don't care. Oh geez, I used to love steak. I mean, if you're going for like fast food, Opa's like the best. I love Opa, but I don't know, like a favorite food to eat is like a question. I'm not sure. Usually chicken's like a great all-around thing that you can just enjoy whenever, with so many different types of eating, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I just like actually have a specific type of food that I love over another. I know when it's fast food again though. Opa is like just filling, tastes great, absolutely fantastic. Actually, let's zip up to the top here. I think we're doing pretty good this match in general. There we go. Chilling up on the sides. What do you think? Back in your back. Oh, he got disconnected? I literally wasted money saving that guy's life, and he didn't even play. That's what you call heartbreaking. Definitely heartbreaking. That Claymore going there. God, this feels so fluid these days. It's crazy. It really is a treat this generation, though. I wasn't expecting such a boost in like performance and stuff. I was expecting far more minimal sort of upgrades. Oops, fell off the roof. Like my soldier's been having one too many or something like that. So now we just chill. Yeah, this is always the boring part. That's why I also like Mini Royale. And I think that's my favorite version of Warzone because the match is just a lot faster. You just roll through them one after another. It's a lot better for getting things done. I got my claymore there. I got a claymore there. I guess we just kind of chill. I mean, I've got full ammo. I've got all my weapons. It's a very awkward situation. What do you think? What are we doing, Chacking you back? Uh-oh. Yeah, looks like we got some company coming.
Moving. There! I've got movement.
Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy UAV overhead.
Can't tell if they're coming top of the building or running away.
Movement.
Why would you jump down there? Way too bloodthirsty. I guess we're going in for the kill, guys. Stay on the roof. Oh crap. Aw, man, that sucks. Oh, it wasn't even that guy I was thinking about. It was somebody behind me. It's all up to Jack and your back. Is he gonna clutch, or are we gonna have to back out here? Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of Cold War. It's okay, but we could say that we're past Cold War now. We did the multiplayer, we did the zombies. Now we're just doing some Warzone. I'm just kind of curious to see if this guy's gonna do anything wonderful here or not. So we're gonna give him a little bit of a chance to see what exactly happens. I do hope you guys have been enjoying the action thus far. We've actually had some folks checking around here. Oh, he's doing the tricky side shoot thing. Oh, what's gonna happen? There's nothing because they're on the ground below him. Kind of funny. It's wondering what's gonna happen. Probably gonna get like shot up. Just very curious. I'm very invested to see what this individual does here. Answer that. Okay, come on, get on with it. Battle in there, die, blast, fire. Come on, let's see some stuff. See some explosive chaos from this domino carding shadow complex person. You know, like, they went all aggressive, and then I went aggressive, and then they kind of just been playing it calmly. Well, they got the kill. They definitely know what they're doing. I'll ask for the buyback. Save my life. You guys think they're gonna make it? I too have like, I think I have like 10 terabytes on my external storage. There's lots of games there. It's just some of them you have to have on the internal. It's not the biggest deal if they're not. There they are, finish them off. Nice job. Now go and take the cash and bring me back, Jack, and you'll back. Oh jeez. I mean, it is way better than the alpha. How did I get companies to promote me? I haven't had any companies really promote what I've done, I don't think, ever. I've been asked for quotes before, but I've never seen any of the stuff show up, like, really marketing-wise. How do I get companies to work with me, maybe? Might be easier, but... Oh, come on, he's right there, man. You know, you just kind of email them and talk to them, and you show them what you have to offer, and go from there. And I have, like, long-term relationships with a lot of the companies. And I show that I'm pretty serious at stuff, too, because, you know, I go to, like... E3, I've been to 5 E3s, I've been to CES 3 times, 3 or 4 times, I think it's just 3 times. Obviously this year I can't because, you know, they canceled it, but same with E3 would have been my 6th time at E3 this year. But it is what it is. Did you go and get some cash and buy my ass back? Like, this guy's pretty good, but if I could, you know, be brought back, that would be tops, right? Yeah. I don't know, I just didn't think it was anything too amazing of a game. I mean, it's fun. I won't say it's not fun, but it's just kind of a little bit of a shallow Call of Duty experience. At least I think so. It's a what? I'd say it's a regressive version. Modern Warfare, it's definitely a bit of a step back in many areas. I mean, hell, we're not even playing that. We're in Warzone right now, which is basically just Modern Warfare. It's kind of funny. Let me put up another buy station for you. Maybe start earning some cash to bring my ass back, because I've been, you know, waiting here. Just waiting. Patiently to be brought back into from the blink instance. From the word I'm thinking of. The brink? I don't know if brink is even a correct sort of thing to have in this. Is what it is. I'll see if this guy can do it or not. Because COVID, everything was rushed. Well, there was more factors too. You gotta remember that Sledgehammer's game was supposed to come out this year, which was a Vietnam Call of Duty, apparently. They canceled that and they actually pushed Black Ops ahead of its date. So that was part of it, and then also the COVID thing on top of that, adding a little bit more rushing to things. They need to release more PS5. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to be able to grab one, but you know, it's a launch, right? Just like every other console launch ever, the demand is usually higher than what's available for a while, and then you'll start to see in a few weeks stuff will be more available than that. How was the campaign? I wasn't a huge fan of it. It felt like a bit of a satire of the Black Ops series. Maybe give Fallout 76 another chance if you're a fan of it with the new story content. You might kind of find that fun. Quite honestly, they did a really good job with the Wastelanders, and now they're doing like some kind of steal thing. So, yeah, honestly, when they added the story part to Fallout 76, I was like, okay, well, this actually feels like Fallout. I know it doesn't make up for how it launched, which I thought was awful. You can even see my review of it initially off the bat, where I was like, ooh, rough, but they have fixed it up a lot. Opinion on Cold War multiplayer? They did some interesting new things with it. I don't really like it. It's kind of fun, but I mean, it's just the Call of Duty formula, right? It feels a little shallow. And there's some issues here or there. I'm just not big on what they've done with this in general for the whole game. And I do have a review if you have further questions where I really dig into like each part of the game. So that one released today if you were kind of wanting more details. Oh, Breakpoint was awful. Oh, geez, that game was bad. Yeah, I think I gave that one like a 3 or something out of 10. It was not good. I don't know why I'm still holding out on this guy bringing me back. feel like it's not happening. Oh yeah, because he's dead now. Well, that was a huge waste of time. Oh, he's still alive. Now he's dead. 13th place, that's the part to beat now. We'll jump into another match here. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I mean, it kind of happens with games. Not every game hits the mark, right? But they try their best. I don't know, we'll do this one, we'll see how things are going, if people want more, and go from there. How am I doing on the battle pass? Oh, 100 COD points? Didn't they used to give the battle pass tokens for free? I mean, what? Yeah, I remember them used to give the COD points for free in the battle pass. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the review of the Black Ops Cold War. Because, again, I spent a lot of time kind of diving into each part of it so I can get my opinion on it. So, yeah, I'm fine kind of rehashing things, but it's not going to be... Well, at least here I'm not going to be able to critically dive into it as much as I did in the review. Yes, I am from Canada. And I live in Canada. It's a lot of fun here. Do Canadian things. Whimsical Canadian things. I got a whimsical tree. Looks like it's out of Dr. Seuss. It's wonderful. It's on the YouTube stories is a picture. It's hilarious. And I look forward to planning that when it's nice out again. But for now, it's going to chill indoors. It's going to be my Christmas indoor weird tree plant. We do weird things in Canada. Ever play Apex? Not really. Occasionally with friends, I'll do it. I did a video review on it on the Series X not too long ago, but I don't play it too often. I mean, it's fine, it's a good game, I just don't really dive into it. Most of the time I'm not really playing games for fun. It's usually a lot of, work, doing the reviews, playing games to create content. It's not necessarily a lot of casual gaming. If I am casually gaming, I'm going to do a little bit of Halo MCC. So I'm actually looking forward to doing the reviews on that one this week, I guess. Because on the 17th, I think it is, it gets optimized for Series X. So that's going to be fun. I have wanted to stream-wise do some more fun classic games. So maybe like a COD Zombies night with like Black Ops 1 or I don't know how you would describe it, like a Battlefront 2 classic night would be fun. I don't know, try some different streams in the future and stuff like that. It's just not too easy to get people to jump in streaming wise, so I'm gonna keep working at it and that. There are bad people here. I don't know specifically where they're at though, so I have to keep as sharp as an eye as I can keep at this point, despite being a little bit into the rosé bottle at this point, but we'll see what happens, right? Oh, Toronto, that's cool. From the far side of Canada. How do I like the Series X? Oh, it's fantastic. It's like the best piece of technology I've ever reviewed and stuff. It's really good. They really delivered on it. Do you need to rush to get one? I mean, well, I don't think the price is going to come down for a very long time. Probably like a year or two, unless they do some kind of bundles and stuff. Consoles really don't go down in price too much for a while. You need to get one right away. I don't know. If you have the money for it, go for it. If you don't, kind of wait, and you can get it later if you want. Really up to you and living within your means, right? Sniper. Am I excited for Halo Infinite? Well, Halo is my favorite gaming franchise of all time, so yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, assuming it ever comes out, because it was supposed to. I had assumed I would be reviewing it alongside the Series X, so that was a little disheartening, but it is what it is. I am guessing it's going to come out in Q2, which is like spring 2021, so When that game is coming out, I will have a review of it ahead of launch, so you can look forward to that, because I get all the Xbox stuff early to review. So stay tuned. I mean, it's going to be a great generation. They've really done some work buying studios. You're going to see some glorious early reviews on the channel from, like, some big Microsoft games in the coming years. It's going to be exciting. Really, really excited for it. Yeah, I'd like to get a PlayStation 5 to review, like, not to review the console at this point, because there's no point now, but to cover the games and stuff on it, I'd like to get one, but I can't get hands on it, and PlayStation Canada hasn't been too helpful, and, yeah, so that's that situation. Hopefully eventually get to cover that one as well. It's important to cover as many games as possible. Cash. Like it. Wait, is that gun better? Is that orange? What am I doing? Another orange, dual orange boxes in the same house? Wow. What have I done to deserve this glory? Well, the P90 might be a little... This is... Quite a dilemma, even though my loadout drop is going to come in like a minute or so. But I made a good call in this area, though. We've definitely dropped down in a good spot. Oh, hello. And yes, hi folks. Welcome to this riveting experience. Oh, somebody died. That's not good.
In the Gulag. If they survive, they can
Why did our teammates get knocked down in the Gulag? Oh, jeez.
Teammates in the Gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy. Enemy UAV overhead. Teammate redeploying to the AO.
I do not want to check my watch right now. Jeez, okay.
Be advised, your teammate got their ass kicked. They're RTB at this time.
Yeah, where can I buy them back from?
Vendor marked.
Well, there's a truck up there. That might actually be smarter to go for the truck, but I'm gonna walk around. Oh crap, our teammate got killed. Okay, well I'm gonna go and try to buy people back while that guy quit out of the match, even though I put my circle on. Alright, well I guess I'll try to fight all these guys. Well, I got self-revive, but that's not gonna be fast enough. Oh my god, I hope this... he was doing a stupid, like, sniper jump thing, and I was hoping I'd be able to get up and actually kill him because of being so cocky about it. Now, does the Series X smoke? No, it doesn't smoke. The stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. I mean, if you vape into it, it'll send out smoke. I think you'd be an idiot to do that. Like a real idiot to do that. Please don't do that with your consoles or electronics or anything like that, because that's stupid.
Teammates done in. Return to base. Win here and you return to the front line. You lose, the fight is over. You're up, soldier. Now go sort this fucker out.
I didn't even know where he was. I heard him from the right there, but yeah. That's great.
Your team can still buy
Everybody quit anyways. I guess we'll jump into another lobby here. People want to see? I don't know. Well, I'll still have my drink though. Definitely refreshing though. Bum, 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 bum. Very good indeed. We're just kind of waiting for another match. You know, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. We might call it here depending on if the views go up or down. And yeah, I hope you enjoy another match of exciting Warzone. At the beginning, we did show off the regular Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, and then we did zombies in Black Ops Cold War, and now we're just in the Warzone. Yeah, it's fun. The Xbox 470 They'll probably come up with different series models. It'll probably be like the Series E or the XE or the XX or something like that. So it's not for me to determine the names.
Get yourselves a proper
Can you
warm-up.
play at 120 FPS on the Series X? Yeah, you can. There's a few games that have it. You could definitely play 120 FPS. Pretty cool. Even Warzone has it, actually. Oh, jeez. Yes. Always the world of tomorrow and never the world of today. Because the world is not enough.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Look at these insane kills. Oh, yeah.
Time to kick this off.
So exciting. Pre-game hype. Ooh, okay. I don't really like this line. See what other people are thinking. Ugh.
Battle Royale. Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
But do you object to that launch?
I'll check
The
right here.
port?
I'll check
Really?
right here. Moving up there. Yeah, I need that.
So we jumping down the train or the port? What's going on? Okay, we're jumping down there. Okay, good. Good team decision, everybody. Except for Green Guy. Green Guy is going rogue. Green Guy does not listen to anybody. Green Guy is going off. How does the box controller feel? Really great. I actually have a whole review that goes over the Series X controller. You want detailed information about it, but yeah, it feels really nice. It's a good upgrade over the last one. Oh, I had an MP5 there. Why did it re-roll my MP5? That's disheartening. Accidentally saved a screenshot. Great. Okay, so green guy wasn't playing. Orange guy died on the train. Purple guy died on the train. Right on? Right on, we might be doing another match because it's going to be so short. So Warzone is in the menu of Black Ops Cold War. It's still like Modern Warfare, but it exists within the menu of Cold War. It is also its own standalone thing game, too, if you didn't know that.
Your teammate is redeploying. Stand by.
Great, so this is going to be a complete wash of a match with everybody quitting out before we even got it started. Nice, nice, nice. Would have dropped over where I am, we would have had this whole area to loot. We would have been pretty kitted out. A flaming throwing knife. What is the flaming, like, how does it keep a flame? You know what I mean? Like, is it just, like, on fire as I'm holding it in my pocket? It's just, like, heated? Really doesn't make any sense.
I'm moving.
What did you die from?
Yeah, moving.
Is there a bad guy here or something? I'm honestly not sure. Okay. That's fine. Still play on a 360? Yeah, you can still play on the 360 and you can play with people on the backwards compatible games. Yes, you can. Because it has this wonderful thing called backwards compatibility support. Kind of cool, actually. Did he die again and quit? Oh no, he else died and quit. Oh, it's like getting match made with idiots. Oh well. Maybe we'll clink somebody with that claymore there. Jeez. I'm not huge into basketball. I do have the game. Like, Microsoft sent it as part of the review package, so I have it. I don't have space to download it, but I have it, and I've been looking forward to trying it, so I have to actually download like 100 gigs or something. It's ridiculous.
Closing in.
But I have heard that that one really does look quite amazing, so eventually I'll try it out and see what it looks like. But yeah, I'm not huge on the basketball games. I tried to review NBA 2K20 and I was just like, yeah, there's a lot going on in this one. A little crazy. But it does look quite next gen. From what I've heard. And the trailer thing looked really good for it too that I saw. Come across here. Can't believe everybody quit on the team. I could have easily bought people back. There we go, that's what I'm...
SMG located.
And look at the smash doors open. Yeah, that's a pretty good gun too. Guess we're just kind of waiting for the loadout drop to come. Nothing there, nothing there. Better than the flaming throwing knife? What? What does that do? Does it melt people's soul? That's crazy. I don't know why you need different tiers of throwing knives. Seems a little bit silly. Blue assault rifle. I don't really need it. Yeah, it's that awkward part when you're doing Warzone. You're just kind of like waiting for stuff to happen. Because when I'm looting, I'm not really gonna get anything better than what I have at this point. I mean, I got like the vests and all that, so it's kind of like a really pointless endeavor. 5,700. I'm gonna buy self-revive because we don't have a full squad here, so that might come in handy. Do I have the same voice 10 years ago? Well, I was 18 or so, so it should be about the same 10 years ago. Should be very much about the same. In fact. I mean, you probably can find videos from that long ago, I think. Not 100% sure on that. There's probably videos that I have up from that. I don't think the mic quality would be as good though. See a truck coming over there.
Movement.
Enemy trucks are coming. We're gonna have a battle. Mainly because I want to get into a new lobby. It's 2 people in a group of quads isn't gonna work well. Lime.
Enemy movement. Friendly recon's online.
Oh, there's a guy right down there? Jeez.
Enemy movement.
I can put that UAV up, am I right? They're kind of camping that roof all the way over there. That's not good.
Movement.
Be advised,
Are they in that building or
RTB for resupply.
doesn't look like it? Interesting. Now we must wait.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Really? Why did they put the loadout drop on the other side of the enemy players?
Hostile.
Breaking shields,
Gas is moving
breaking
in.
hearts.
New safe zone located.
See if we can be real tactical about this. Oh, jeez. there a guy right here? What? Since when does the distraction thingy work as a grenade on the ground?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Not my teammate.
Rest on your shoulders. Finish the mission. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Got a bad feeling about this. He's coming behind me. Did he crouch shot me? I hate crouch shot.
Setting explosive.
Lol. I'm in the Gulag, guys.
Fight to
I thought I had died already.
Get ready to fight. You're next. You win this fight and you return to the front.
Yeah, let's see what
line.
we can do here.
Lose, you're done here. Sort them out or catch.
Yes. Alright, we can find a new lobby.
You got roughed up.
Seems like we still got some people in here. Guess we'll do another round of this. See how it goes. Hopefully better than that one, because everybody was gone in like 2 seconds. A lot of operators. 49 possible operators? Jeez. How am I doing on that battle path? Look at all the cool stuff I could be having if I bought it into the battle pass. Oh well. Is what it is. I think we'll probably be wrapped up after this one, I'm thinking. Most likely. Alright, doggo, let's roll. See what we come across. You guys got long names. Very, very long names. Long names indeed. Which I think show up on this. Yeah, they do show up on the screen. I'm never sure how much like space I take up. I've got like a designated corner here, so that's good. Since we are joining a new lobby, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. If you do have questions and stuff during or after, let me know. But I hope you enjoy the action. I think we will probably be wrapping it up with this particular match. Right on.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment. Enemy soldier incoming.
Teammate. Where is somebody to shoot? That person break their knees? I think they broke their knees, so. They're not playing. Well, this has been a bit of a boring pre-lobby.
Hostile dropping into the area. What? You're done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Alright, let's get into things and see how it goes. Prepare to drop team or squad or random people I've come across. I still think that might be a good location again this time, just because of the lineup and where the line's going. Let's see.
Moving. Battle Royale.
It does look better because of the better done game.
Yes, this is here. I was
Avoid the
mistaken.
gas. Get that safe
Yeah,
zone.
I need that. Yeah, I need that.
All in agreement. Okay. Let's see how it goes. I'm pretty confident on this drop here. I don't really see that other people are dropping unless I'm not noticing things. But it's a good time to get in your questions and stuff, folks, before we begin to wrap things. Well, wind things down and wrap things up.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
I'm moving. Enemy movement!
Located a supply box. Secure that position.
Enemy movement!
Okay, well, usually that little spot gives me something good off the bat. Not okay. Oh, that's a good gun, I guess, to get off the start. Good, good, good.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Is there actually a bad person in there or no?
Be advised,
Honestly, not sure.
there's an enemy team hunting you.
Oh, nice.
Enemy movement!
I can't honestly tell if that guy's crying wolf or actually there's something going on there. I stream on YouTube because I make money on YouTube. I don't on Twitch. Well, I've got a pretty good setup going. I mean, it's not an amazing setup, but it's pretty good off the bat. And just kind of going to tide me over really until we need to go get those loadout drops. Sniper rifle, it's not really my thing.
Move to the next location.
Sniper rifle here.
The dead silence, though. Ooh. Better, it's kind of a bit of a waste of my super rounds, but I'll take this instead. A little bit more happy with that.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
Why do you want a riot shield? We're gonna have to go down that way.
Heading this way.
And see what the team's thinking of. Not in a rush, we got a lot of time to go out there. Part of the map. But yeah. You guys want to compile money? I've got $500 to throw into them. Oh, blue guy is all the way up there at the military base. Jeez, I'm surprised he didn't even blast away. How am I streaming on YouTube on Xbox? I do like,
Objective accomplished. All supply boxes found.
I don't know.
Buy station identified.
I basically do Xbox to the PVR to the desktop, and then I stream. I don't directly do it from YouTube. It doesn't have that option. Yeah. Oop, that answers that.
I found a vehicle. Never mind. Disregard. I found a vehicle.
Losing ground.
Add the driver.
Sure, I'll get in. Why not? Where are you taking me? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, let's go get the load drops going, I guess. That might make sense to get a little bit earlier. Blasted at. Yeah, I don't have the distance to get that kind of thing going on there.
Mark some gear.
Vendor here. Might have what you need.
Money?
Enemies here. Enemies here.
Good cash here.
Those down. Just in case, you never know, somebody might run over them. Let's get the loadout drop going.
Friendly UAV overhead.
And then let's head inwards. We actually got a pretty good team set up here. Everybody seems to be in the same vicinity. We're all doing well. If I'll get in the chopper, we'll probably get blown up at once, but, you know, that's kind of how it goes.
I will fly.
This seat's mine.
Cancel that.
Movement.
Repositioning.
You're dropping us off in the middle of the open to kill one guy? This was a bad idea. This was a very, very bad idea.
I'm moving.
Revive me so I can get out of here, you idiot.
I'm moving.
You are so stupid. Jeez, I should actually mention that in the chat. Like, what an absolute idiot to drop us down to shoot one person right in the open. Oh, man. Has anything updated? I don't think they've changed the game since last time.
I'm driving.
Unbelievable. That guy is a dumbass. Like a straight idiot. Like, why would you drop the helicopter down
Fight to earn redeployment.
in the middle of the open field to fight one random person that does nothing to benefit you?
Fight's begun.
It's mind-blowing.
You can always have a go at these bastards while you wait. Use some choice words or smash their mouths with well-placed stuff.
Alright, well, let's get into battle here.
We got a proper fight here.
In the Gulag. I mean, I think I've been doing pretty well in the Gulag today, right? I've been brought back each time.
They're RTB at this time. You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. It's time to earn your freedom, soldier.
There we go, nice.
Stable a proper score.
Back in the game.
Time for redeployment.
They have 120 FPS. It's on Warzone.
Time's running out. Get to the target area.
Lead marked. Over.
I'm back in the game. Now my loadout drop. Can we go get the loadout drop? No, the loadout drop is good.
Going in.
I will get the self-revive. And I will take what I can get here, too. There's a bad guy over there. Hopefully he does not see me.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Ah, crap, I downgraded that. Doesn't matter. Rush over and grab my loadout drop, which should be good. Crap.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
That over there. He's dead.
Your payout limit has expired.
Bad guy. Two bad guys going loadout drops. That's not good. Oh, crap. Crossfired. Probably at FOB eventually, I imagine, because people keep asking about it. I don't think that would be too hard for them. He was alive. Yeah, you know, you do your best. Oh, jeez, I'm back. I'm back in the game. Should I go for the loadout again? Oh, that's tough.
Mid-caliber here.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna grab the bike right away. That guy's gonna kill me. Yep, that was stupid, not smart. It was a good effort though. At least I think so. That was not bright. I totally ruined our chances there. Yeah, totally dropped the ball on that one. And I think, well, could do one more match. I think I'm about wrapped up for now, though. Yeah, that's good. We did well.